I'm so excited.
I'm just responding to my sister.
Okay.
not to
You
tread all over your excitement.
You don't seem to share the same enthusiasm as me, but I appreciate it. Today my throat also hurts a bit, so bear with me.
Too much talking.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm sick. Maybe too much talking. I'm not sure. You know, something is wrong. Go back to sleep? Why you want me to go back to sleep, Rory? I already slept so much, bro. I actually had a nap, bro.
You had a nap? I never nap.
I never nap either, bro. So I had a nap, went crazy. Your ad is about to start snooze. I don't know why Twitch wants to run ads. I guess the first thing that's happening. It doesn't make sense, you know?
There's a setting you can change. I forget where it is, but there's a setting that's like, don't run ads for the first X number of minutes in the stream or something.
Yeah, because that don't make sense, you know?
Yeah, there's like 5 people here and it's like...
Yeah, it's just like wants to spam them with ads. Glad to hear you woke up. Would be awkward if you didn't. Yeah, that's true. Awkward. You slept 13 hours, Rory? Good morning then. Good morning, bro.
Oh, hey Chaz. Hey Abdul. Hey Cuba.
Hello everyone. Bastian got here, Rory, Abdul, Neon Snow, Shiraga, Tom, Pink Fox Festival, Donut. I love that name. Makes me happy to read, you know?
I forgot about YouTube chat as well. Sorry, YouTube chat. Hey Sabo. Hey Abdul. Hey HSQC.
I hate YouTube chat. You just start streaming on TikTok, bro. It's gonna go so hard.
I started uploading some like uncoachable clips onto TikTok.
But how has it been going?
Kind of mid. We're not quite viral yet.
How often do you upload?
No, it's kind of inconsistent. Because normally we'll upload like 1 or 2 after each episode, but sometimes there's like a big break between episodes, so it'll be like I'll upload 2 in a week, then won't upload for a week. So like,
yeah, you need to spam. The algorithm needs you to spam, bro. I need to get to it as well, and I need to start spamming. Wait, hop in the Saudi eLeague woman right now.
Are they playing?
It's the national anthem. National anthem.
Are they doing this? Is it at the same place?
What? No. I mean, yes and no. It's in the back rooms, you know. 07. 07 in the chat.
I've just missed it.
What? You're not paying respect to the Saudi Arabian national anthem? How long till roster lock? It's today, right? Yeah, I think so.
Like less than 3 hours, yeah.
I'm not gonna say something I don't know what it means, bro. I could say terrible slurs. It's probably not slurs, but I won't say it, dude.
Better safe than sorry.
Yes.
Any bangers today? Yeah, so first game's going to be Alcad versus Vision, which should be just a pretty comfortable win for Alcad. But then Alcad will get a rematch against TM in the final, most likely, which will be best of 7.
It's going to be an absolute banger, dude.
Yeah. So we get like a nice, easy warm-up, I reckon, to ease us into the day. And then we'll be like... then we'll really kick off.
Hey Commander X, thank you
for
for
Vision doesn't have to be bad, though. They don't have to be bad.
They don't have to be, but I think they will be.
Yeah, maybe, but they beat TM before, bro.
Yeah, but
when
this
Irony was playing.
Because you also got to bear in mind, like, TM just have not TM, sorry. Vision have a completely new roster for next stage. So this is, like...
You think the mental debuff is just like, let's just get out of the way.
How would you feel, right? You're in a tournament. You're not fake. You're like heavy underdogs anyway. you know you're all
Yeah.
like basically out of or at least the majority of them are out of contract at the end of it, and it's just
It's just
you kind
boring.
of
Just get it over with.
doing it because
Just
you
get
have
it
to type
over
thing.
with.
Yeah.
Yes. What's up, live player? What's up, Cronin, Rhythm?
Exclamation mark impreg.
Good morning, everyone. What's up, Rinny Chu? What's up, guys?
Well, thank you, Giffer. Thank you, HSQC5871 as well.
Thank you so much, XCC, for the raid.
Oh, better than
Much
XQC,
appreciated.
HSQC.
HXQC.
Yeah,
HXQC.
yeah, roster log for OWCS is in just under 3 hours now.
What team you going, Xavier?
I've already got a teammate. Staying on SSG. They've not fired me yet.
Oh, fuck. I mean, I thought you could double dip, be player for one team and be content creator for SSG.
Maybe, but no interest, unfortunately.
What?
You know, some people just can't. Some people just can't see talent when it stares them in the face. You know, but it's
I
not gonna
mean,
keep me
it's
down.
true, bro. It's true. It's true. Are you on the women's stream right now?
Which one? The names are so similar. Yes.
What?
Well, like, because it's like the two Twitch channels are like Saudi eLeagues and Saudi eLeague underscore Overwatch 2.
You're on the YouTube though, right?
I'm not for the women's. I can go on the.
Oh, I'm on the YouTube for the women's. Why not?
All right. I'm dual wielding on both YouTube and Twitch. I've got 4 streams open.
But why you have Twitch open? For what, bro?
Well, just had it open. That's where I found it.
Yeah, you like Twitch?
Yeah, it's all right. Anyone else like Twitch?
I think YouTube streaming is so like a YouTube, like a Twitch is like better for the community, right, and the chat experience and everything. But I think YouTube is such a better like platform as a stream. Like every time when I watch your streams, Xavier,
You hate
like
YouTube?
I'm not watching streams on Twitch, dude. I do not like that shit is cancer. That shit is cancer. I just watch on YouTube. I watch on YouTube.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's nicer, but you don't get the. I mean, to be fair, like for people who stream like almost exclusively on YouTube, or at least like primarily on YouTube, their chat ends up being like relatively the same. You know, I think Twitch just
Yeah,
has
but you have like
that
the
better
nice emojis and
discoverability.
stuff, dude.
Yeah.
And the nice emojis, bro. I love the emojis on Twitch. Good morning, Xavier. Xavier 9443. 9343. Falcon shit on Twisted, right? White Falcons, Vega, is that a different team? Yeah, this is the women's team,
Yeah.
Rhythm.
Okay. What's the purpose of a women's? Yeah, it's like 2 separate tournaments. There's a women's tournament, and then there's the major going on at the same time.
I see way to work, I feel that.
Hence the
Roster
2
lock for
streams.
OWCS, yeah, in 3 hours.
Comments under YouTube videos are unhinged. Yeah, my least favorite part of I have like the VODs channel or like my second YouTube channel. I don't know what it is, but it just has the worst comments every time. There's something about something about that channel.
What comments?
Just nonsense, you know. Just like the most brain dead shit.
Wait, let me look. I'm
Like
gonna
what
open
was
it up. Commander X VODs, right?
Yeah, they don't get like because they don't get many
Okay.
comments because most people are just like they just use it, you know, catch up on the game if they
VODs.
missed it. But let me find it. There was the one that happened most recently. That was just it was when when I did the co-stream for the Hangzhou Major, and I had like everyone on and all of this, right? Like a classic co-stream. Yes. There was one comment there. Where is it? Fuck. Where is it? Here we go. This one. All right. This is from my good mate Omar. He says,
Where are you? Where are you?
This
what
is
video?
on the SSG once again.
SSG once
lower
again.
Bracket quarterfinals. Yeah.
Wait, where is it? SSG once again. Okay.
So he
SSG
says
was Team CC, not was Team CC, right? Once
no,
again.
SSG versus once again should be the lower bracket quarterfinals.
Link it, bro. I can't find it. I'm blind.
I've only,
Top right. Top right. Wait. I found it.
gotta-
I found it. My
So
chat
yeah,
is popping off.
so my mate Omar says,
Omar.
yeah, mate, I love the energy, but this is not casting. You're just kind of watching and making joke. Needs groups make your content, quite frankly, unwatchable. Keep up the good work otherwise, though.
I'm giving it a like from Omar.
It's
This
just
guy's chill.
like
I respect it, Loki.
it's just like I don't understand
No
how
thanks.
because I feel like how
No
I
flame. It's the classic no flame.
It's a
You have
classic-
cancer.
'cause
You should kill yourself. No
because
flame.
I feel
bro.
like the way I co-stream is actually pretty unorthodox, right? Like most people just watch the stream and hang out, and now I cast for games as like an alternative commentary. I don't really know too many other people who do it that way.
To be honest, I think Omar has a point, because when you're just duo streaming with Anta, you guys are like actually casting when it's like the important
Yeah.
games. But when you have like 4 people in the call, you cannot cast. It's just chilling.
Exactly,
You know?
but it was
Like-
never meant to be casting.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
That's
like-
different, you know. When you have four different people in the call, you can't cast. Like when we're gonna look at this game, we might even like cast sometimes, you know,
Like
because
soft
like you can
cast, yeah.
you can cast alone or as a duo, you know. But if you put more than 2 people, you cannot cast anymore if you actually want everyone involved, you know. Impossible.
Yeah, I mean, it just wound me up because I was like, of course it's not the same, and I feel like if anything, it feels like everyone's forgotten what a normal co-stream is.
Yeah, it's true. It's
You know,
just
like
a
every-
co-stream,
like, I
dude.
watch
You're
every-
just watching and chilling.
It's like every other
Jerking off,
co-stream on the
chilling.
planet is like this, and then he's shocked that it's like this one time, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like, what are you talking about, you know?
I might flame Omar.
Yeah.
Might flame him.
And then people come and
deserves
say,
that
and then he
though.
like, I don't know if you read the whole comment string.
Nah, I
Then, like,
didn't look.
Some guy comes back, who is Kai, probably, you know, TU Kai, I think this
Kai
is.
Collins?
Yeah, Kai, yeah. And he says, and he comes in, like, to kind of counter the point, but also misses the fucking thing by a mile, you know? He says, what is there to cast? SSG's just got stomped. Oh, CJ is dead again, and the game's over. And it's like, that's not what's happening either.
Point, bro.
Like, just 2 people who have just completely missed the broadside of the barn
There's
with
just
this
5
one.
people in the call and they're chilling, dude. Like,
it's
not
like,
that deep, bro.
have these guys never experienced just hanging out with a group of people before? Like,
Setting up with the lads, and I'm just broadcasting it to the world for the jokes, dude.
I thought
Come
other
on.
people might enjoy it, so yeah. And to be fair,
Don't wanna watch, don't watch it, mate. Not that deep.
And then he comes back with, this is for one, because people always use this fucking term when they see something they don't like. It's like, it's their go-to buzzword. Omar comes back with, he'd cast tier 2 games with Unter with more professionalism than this. And he's still, 2 completely different things.
I mean, the thing is, like the issue is that, like, he's not even fully wrong, but he just doesn't get it. You know what I mean? Like, he's like arguing against something that doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Like he's like if you would have like advertised this or like professional.
Here's
like,
the 4-man cast. Yeah.
That's the 4-man cast. Like he's arguing against something that you're not doing. You know, it's like if you're selling apples and he's like, these oranges don't taste like apples, and you're like,
I can't taste any orange in this. Like, those are apples,
like,
mate.
Yeah. I mean, yes, bro. I'm not like.
I mean, you're right.
And then he just keeps talking, bro. Like, listen, you used to actually sell fucking oranges, bro. And he's like, yeah, but today I'm not selling those, bro. Like,
that's actually the perfect. That's the perfect analogy.
And he just keeps arguing, like, just keeps going. Bro, I swear, you used to like.
Well, yeah, because he does have a point, right? Like, because to be fair, because I asked my Discord as well for like, I know it's really different. What is it? And it's like, oh, how was it? And it was like, you know, they enjoyed the conversation and the vibe, but also sometimes it felt like in the bigger moments you kind of miss the hype a little bit because you get like, because it is just people, you don't get the same.
Yeah, it's just different.
Energy. Yeah, it's just different.
Yeah.
So there's like almost a point there, but just and these are the kind of ones with YouTube, you know, and it's like there's like if you dig deep enough and there's a point, but they're just all over the place.
Yeah, it's true.
What's
up, Gandalf?
Oh, Gandalf's here on my chat.
What do
Hi,
you think?
Gandalf. You want to know the other
Yeah,
one that got me as well? It was a
Which
comment
one?
on. It was on
Where
Nightmare
is it?
Crazy Raccoon, the first one, the lower bracket one.
Okay.
Or maybe that was actually the second one. Sorry, but it's like
Yeah, it can't be. Yeah, the second one would be the lower bracket if it's
yeah.
the lower bracket one. Okay,
So it's
let me.
like
Oh yeah, Nightmare
so,
versus Crazy Raccoon. I see it.
yeah. Someone's like, "Oh, the CR hate is so forced," and I was like, "I don't think anyone was hating on Crazy Raccoon. It's just
People just want the
the
underdog to
to
win, bro.
Yeah, like it's more
Everyone
exciting."
hates people cheering for the American because they hate this team. Is kind of to this. How did he get 8 likes on his comment? I mean, I'm liking it as well because it's pissing me off that he has this many likes.
Thank you, San. Thank you. Thank you for the 12 months. But yeah, it's stuff like that when it's like when we're commentating or co-streaming or whatever, when something crazy is happening or has potential to happen, you want everyone to, you want the people covering it, the broadcast, the co-streams, whatever, to feel the same excitement that you're feeling at home, you know? You want it to be like a crazy moment.
Ask Xavier about the Kaffa empathy comment.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on, let me find it. This was on this was on the episode, like Kuffer, the second Kuffer Uncoachable episode. Let me find it. Oh,
wait, how do I? Wait. Live Weaver. How do I adjust?
Oh wait, it's
filters?
The audio, but where is it?
Wait, Xavier, how do I adjust to screen again on my OBS? What?
Was it you right click
transform
on the thing
or transform?
and transform? Yeah, that's it.
Right?
You got it.
Yeah. Nice. Fit to screen. Nice. Okay.
Alright, yeah, here we go. I found it. So yeah,
where is it?
it's on the second one. I mean, the comment was 6 days ago. I don't know if that helped you. But it says
6 days ago.
Yeah, it says, I don't know, I really don't like Kuffer. Just the definition of someone who is not sympathetic one bit to me.
What? How not sympathetic, bro? He's not sympathetic.
I mean, the guy's just sort of unfortunately outed himself as like
he's a psychopath.
A psychopath, yeah. He's just like, you know what? None of these people are sympathetic to me. In fact, I'm not sure I've ever felt sympathy for another human being.
Dude, that's crazy, actually. Maybe probably just
just a psychopath. Yeah. I mean, maybe this is how he figures it out.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we find like 5 bodies under Kuffer's house in a bit. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay, hop in the female match, bro. It's going on right now, and we don't have quick play HB.
Oh, it's serious then. We're in the same position, right? Lower bracket final.
Yeah, loser final, Falcons versus TM. Okay, I think TM has the better comp right here. Ramza's kinda gonna get bullied by this comp, can't do too much. But Null is gonna lead with the Kitsuna Rush. No Kitsuna Rush to Mirai right now for Mirai. Defensive shout comes out.
I'm just getting harassed by my chat now. Now I've opened Pandora's box of the cast comments now every time. Can you cast a little bit harder, please? Cast when you're ready.
Can you cast for anytime? Anytime.
I'm not just a performing monkey. I kind of am, I think,
right.
actually. Yeah.
I mean, you are kinda. When you stream, you kinda are, but it's so tilting when people expect you to. They're like, oh, okay,
it's like,
dance, monkey,
I was gonna dance. I was gonna be the dancing monkey, but now you've asked.
Anymore,
now
bro.
I feel like my instinct is to not dance because you've told me to. You know, I'm just rebellious by nature, I guess.
Yes, I agree. I agree with you. Fat Queen. What are we blading? What the fuck? Susan, what are you blading?
I think you're behind me.
Oh my god.
What percent are you on?
Yeah. 73, 4, 5. How far are you? I can refresh 77? As well. 81.
Oh no, I'm behind you.
2. Oh.
Wait, keep counting, keep counting, keep counting, keep counting.
5, 6. Keep counting. 7. I'm so close. 8.
Okay, we did it, we did it. Big old trade on point. Everything's thrown in.
Well, what's happening? Ramos gonna finish off the kill.
Yeah, retake looks good for it though. It did have support, double support ult annihilation to walk back in.
Did you see Susan's blade earlier? Did you see Susan? Why is Susan just trying to swag on them for no reason? Just popping the blade out the door.
This is exactly how you get reversed in these situations as well. Like
Yeah,
an
it's
egregious
overconfidence in the flimsy shield.
Now,
Advantage here right
blade
here
for
for Kali
Kali.
with the blade. Yeah. Mirai gonna farm up to the Kitsune rush. Dash comes out from Susan. Blade to follow.
half HP.
Ah.
Oh, chipmunks.
Execute. Chipmunk with the shutdown onto Kali. Kitsune rush to follow from Mirai coming in a second. +1 advantage right now. Falcon so low. Susan needs to not overextend. Nice. Rush down.
Good zoning.
Big advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be a clean retake from here. Sojourn's low, everyone's low. Didn't matter. Susan's blade, inconsequential.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. Maybe it just inflicts some mental damage towards the enemies. Okay, on the Saudi League mail stream, we're having the walkouts right now.
Ooh. Scarf or no? Oh wait, we're not watching TM yet, are we? I need a scarf check.
Nah. I mean, Psycho needs a scarf, or I think it's gonna
I'm
be over.
just so worried that his neck is cold, you know?
Yes.
Just want to make sure he's got a warm
What's
neck.
up, Jamie, Jan, Dark? Good morning. Okay, I'm on the Saudi League woman. Okay, when Farah Sojourn Mirror, but still Ram for Raz. I think the Queen is just doing more in this matchup. Winston banned, Lifeweaver banned, also surprised to know if these teams opting for Diva. Marta Kenna is just getting bullied out of these angles.
Yeah, they have a
6-7.
double angle on the side here, but they've lost a lot of the space, low HP.
Susan getting a kill here, Null trading out. Oh, Mirai with another kill. Could be good for TM.
Yeah, I think the problem here for Falcons Vega is both their DPS took that point angle, so then as soon as it got shut down, they just had no spam and no angle in the rest of the fight. So suddenly TM just get to take the entire map. Normally you'd expect the Farah to play sort of above the house on Dojo side, so you have just like full width of the map
above
to
the
play
point
with.
side, kinda, but
Yeah,
we're
well, yeah,
both
go even
playing
further
for point.
around. Yeah, that would work
Yes,
too.
yes. Okay, let's see. Difficult retake here on Gardens. No flank at the Dutcher point. Just gonna be on to Ras. Spam comes out.
Yeah, no shout invested yet. Blank now onto the Kiri.
Shout
come
comes
through now.
out. Yeah. Good connection from Susan.
Yeah, good patience.
Oh my god.
Toes
Staying on
still
the
on.
map.
I don't think it'll make a difference. Yeah, dead.
Yeah.
And they really, it's good patience from Nan. Big patience, good patience from Nan.
Yeah, actually good.
Like really, yeah, like just playing the other side of that pillar on point, forcing Vega to use their cooldowns and to walk around the corner.
Yeah, just not engaging too much, just respecting. They have the better angles, they have double spam as well. It's gonna be hard for Kali and X to walk in. Oh,
Yeah.
Farah
Farah
1v1
Jewel.
aggressively taken here.
Oh,
Kali hits the
Susan's
first
slow.
direct.
Susie on
gets
Susan.
cleansed. Okay, they're both.
they've lost.
Susan comes out. Oh,
Oh!
Kali wanted Susan down.
Yeah,
Gets
season
the
4
better
control
of
was
it.
over, but it wasn't.
Yeah, yes. Oh, that's a good retake.
I guess is there an argument that when we do this Kitsune Rush trade on point, it's better for the Ram than it is for Queen if both Kitsunes are just on top of each other?
Yeah, it's true, it's true. The slow is gonna do too, like all of the Ram cities are gonna do so much as well to just zone the enemy Kitsune. You have the Mike Tyson punching through. That's like the rare Ram advantage.
They also had
now-
Susan also forced Mirai to get pulled back as well, right? So they didn't
Yes,
have Susan
yes.
in that trade either. Chipmunk, oh my god, they're just dead on the walk in here.
Yeah,
The Farah
yeah.
force on point does nothing.
Yeah, it's just beat Barrage, clock comes out, only clock from TM to answer, but now retaking with an ult advantage. Beat advantage is gonna be big here. Beat into Barrage, Null will have to cleanse, and then None can clean up with the Queen ult, and it's really last fight territory.
Yeah, it was a massive overuse really from
Yes.
Vega on that side. I feel like they probably could have gone away with just one of the DPS ults even for that one.
Okay, Susan gonna force point, gonna reconnect with her team right here to follow the
was
beat. I
right.
really like it. Good decision making, forcing the point, pushing with the beat Barrage. Actually, very nice execution right here for TM. Nice.
Rampage to try and
Queen
clutch,
ult
only
just-
hits for
yeah.
Ram. Would love to clutch
Yeah.
to finish it.
To just secure the fight, staying alive,
It's
not
actually a
getting
waste, I
traded.
think, no?
Yeah,
think it's a
it's a
waste.
waste, but I think Nan would have gotten traded. Nan was 1 HP. There, I think needed that crucial anti-healing to survive. So I actually prefer it more than getting traded. But
Yeah, well then-
but Gardens, oh, good kill from Susan. I was
Yeah,
about to
Qadsiah
say
was
Garden is so easy to just like make it a dogfight, keep contesting. But this pick on the Tracer is gonna make it difficult for Falcons to keep the contest open.
Qadsiah Rush is about to expire and they've not found more kills. Olvia is low, we'll
Ah,
go down
Susan,
now.
Susan with another one, big pull on the
Kitsune?
backline. Kitsune comes out from Vega. Winnable for them. Oh, and Susan doing so much, pressuring the Tracer angle right here. Nan can stay alive here, just using the cover of the map. And Susan doing so much. All of these pulls are getting so much damage on.
Yeah, it's so hard when they're having to rush onto point, so they use their cooldowns to touch point, then all of a sudden they get that the concussive
they use the-
implosion, and then they
Yeah,
take
they
the rocket
use
in
they
the
use the
face.
coolers to touch point, then they back up at the back of the point to stabilize, but then they just get concussive explosion and just burns like 80% of the HP.
Yeah, in general as well, how you want these matchups to go when there's Pharahs in play is somebody is putting pressure on the Pharah, like the Diva's very good at that, or even just their own Pharah, but the problem is when you're rushing to point, you don't have time to set anything up like this properly,
Yes.
so there's no pressure on the Pharah.
Fight.
So the defensive Pharah or the Pharah who's holding point just gets infinite damage, infinite opportunities.
Yeah, are we about to start on the men's stream?
I think so. We're getting some face close-ups.
Yeah,
We're getting like we're really close. Like reach out and touch them close, you know.
very close to Amt. Wait, we're gaming. No, are we watching the game from here? I'm watching actually.
Are you watching? Wait.
No,
are they
oh
on
no,
mid?
he's warming up. He's on Hog.
control
He's on
center.
Hog on CC. You see,
Can't believe
he's
he's
on
rolled out on
Hog. Yeah,
Hog.
Pigpen comes out, staying on the map, hitting up the coast side.
He's watching coast.
Heal yourself.
I really should look around a little bit more. Yeah, no hand
Oh,
on
he died, I
keyboard or
think.
mouse.
He died. Yeah,
Disaster
that's
here.
a big advantage right here for for Alcard.
I mean, he's laughing it off, but it's serious. It's
Yeah.
a bracket final.
Yeah, I don't know. He's trying. He's trying to give his team confidence. You know, trying to be like, guys, it's not that important. It's just the first fight. You know, there's still a long series to go. But this first advantage could turn the tides of the series, really.
Yeah, Omar is absolutely raging right now as I've just casted for corner of Amp's monitor more seriously than any of the Hangzhou Major.
Yes, yes. Abdul in my chat is telling me they're waiting for the game to start. Oh, actually true. Fuck, I'm sorry guys. Awkward. Mars typing a comment right now. You're casting this corner more seriously than the Hangzhou Major did. What are you doing, bro?
It's a classic trap. They tell me to be more serious. I try and be more serious. Why are you being so serious?
Why so serious, bro? Warglavidu in the chat. What's up, Warglavidu? Okay, what are we doing right here? What are we doing? Mauga from Amp.
He kind of went hard on the
Actually-
Esperanza the other day.
Yeah, what time are you on? 22, 1,
Oh, wait, you
20.
pause. 22,
Okay, I
21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16,
Okay, nice.
15.
Yeah.
Alright.
Preds that stream. Okay, I will do Preds. One second.
Oh yeah, I didn't do Preds either. Fuck.
I mean, there's just no mods, bro. These people are not taking that job seriously.
Like we're just hopeless streamers. We can't actually do anything. All we can do is sit in front of a camera.
Bro, I just can start. I can only start the stream. Do like it's so hard, bro, to do anything. Okay,
Oh.
2-minute prediction, guys. Vote. Yo, Anta, thank you for the big raid, bro. Why are you not casting with us? Why are you playing Oblivion or something, bro?
Unbelievable
This
that
guy's-
as soon as the cast starts, Hunter literally clogs out. Nobody's
Yes.
taking this seriously.
Thank you so much for the raid, though. We had a good stream. Okay, Amt is in there. Oh, Alcat is like, Alcat is so good with this comp. Juno ban as well to avoid the Juno break matchup right here. So it's like Mauga,
Yeah.
Lucio, Kyria. I actually think Alcat is the better comp.
Yeah, Mauga's really hard, I think, without the Juno call, specifically the Juno.
Yeah,
like
without
the
the
Kyrie
yeah
Lucio
without
version.
without the break kind of. And the Juno ban is making it hard for them to play break.
Alcad played Coast that entire first fight as well, meaning that Amd really didn't have any great stomping gauge opportunities.
Yes.
They're in white now and they Kitsune rush to point, but
Kitsune,
Alcad, they're going to mirror it actually.
Landon
They
is
want to
gonna
fight.
mirror it. Oh, it's so hard for Amt. He really needs to play his cover like very
Looks a quicker
carefully to
overclock.
stay alive.
Quicker beat for Haku as
Oh,
well.
Zed actually won. Oh, Amt has to shift out. This is
Suzu.
ugly. Shout, Suzu. Don't shoot
That's not
yourself. Oh, Lip is just burning through.
Just a classic cough situation where the team that won the first fight just has all the ults slightly quicker, so after that initial Kitsune rush trade, we just get a quicker overclock from Lubta, just burn through that tank HP. Thank you, MO10001, for the prime as well.
Thank you so much, Emma. Okay, well, I'm gonna swap to the Ramatra. He's sick of playing Mauga versus this comp.
Beat
Blade
Blade.
for checkmate to start.
beat.
Okay, Beat comes out. He's gonna stay in. Beat Blade
I
committed.
really want this
Trying to start.
Lucio.
Yeah, they really want Spinal down, and Spinal does go down. Flip comes out though for vision, but it's just gonna be a short flip. They're cleaning up, checkmate on the side.
Yeah, it was maybe an opportunity there, because even though they got that Lucio kill, Qadsiah, like Ziyad and Checkmate specifically, went so deep for it. There really was an opportunity just to take like a 4v3 on the rest point.
Yeah.
But Slow Dive kind
Just-
of ambles backwards to try and help, but not really help, and then just gets
Oh,
isolated.
Ziyad holding the door. Ziyad holding.
Where's he
Checkers
going?
on the
Checkers
door.
dead.
Checkers on the door.
Can they...
Shades of.
Oh, Spinal
what
said,
was
can
her
they
name?
touch? No touch.
Okay, no touch. Yes, shades of Susan right there. I feel like maybe Checkers was watching the game before, trying to get warmed up, and just saw this play. Saw
Guys, I'm
what
gonna
high
do the
conversion
Susan
rate.
here.
Yeah, what high conversion rate it had for TM. They won the map as well, so Checkers is just like, okay, results paid analyst. And he's just, I'm
If
gonna
it works,
do
it
the
works.
same.
They
I
literally
mean,
won.
it did work as well. It literally worked as well. I think we might have invented a new play right here. Just Susan spawn cam. Oh, I really feel like M needs to pull out the Diva. Doesn't want to mirror Diva. Was such a proficient Diva player like Ziyad, one of the best. Like I would say, really one of the best in the world. Ziyad so strong in this Diva. Doesn't want to mirror Diva, but these comps are making it impossible to not play it. It needs to be a Diva or Winston pick for Arm. I
But
really
Farrah's
think
going to
so.
make it so much harder now for
Yes,
Amd as well.
yes.
And you see who's going to contest this. Farrah. Lubta's going to move in. Obviously, Alcad really exploiting it. Pressure onto Taejong here. He's low. Oh, Checkmate messes up his blink actually.
Oh.
Yeah, recalls. Dies actually for this one as
Oh,
well. Mistake
what?
from
No
Checkmate
way,
opening.
yeah, big mistake. I
Chance
was
to go
about
for
to say
bridge.
so hard to contest the Pharah right here with the Genji pick. Genji Brown versus the Pharah so hard, but Checkers doing a crucial mistake at the start of the fight, giving them all the space. Now it's gonna be so much easier for Vision to take control of this point and just keep holding.
Yeah, really decisive play from Vision Esports as well. As soon as that recall came out, they pounced immediately. They realised they could push forward, take some of that. Now retake here for for Alcad. Can play a lot through point here. You can see Lubta. We talked about this in the previous Lijiang Night Market about taking a steeper angle, but Lubta doesn't need a second invitation.
Was really aggressive.
They're
yeah,
surrounded
really
now
aggressive,
as well.
yeah.
Suzu has been
Oh,
forced out.
this is so hard for Vision. It's just a matter of time. This direct connect and yeah. Probably not the play towards Lapta right here. Just giving Lapta the opportunity to clean up, killing everyone.
Yeah, if you can't contest that angle, because honestly, this map is, it's really hard to contest for Farah with Vision Esports comp from that position. But you need to do something else. If you can't control that part of the map, take another part of the map. Can you push them aggressively? Can you push someone else?
It's true, but Lapta's rotation was so on point, so fast. He was on the point for 1 second, going to the dojo. Now we have retake for Vision Esports, Simple coming up to the Kitsune rush. But Barrage, no Diva. Oh, it's just gonna be a cleanse. Barrage goes on. Oh, the slow from Amt, doing so much there on the Pharah. Pulse comes out, but the run block is, run block so big. We're gonna keep Amt alive here. We're up one, checkmate one. Beat comes out. Beat from Haku to Mirror.
They're still all over this Sojourn. Slowdive needs more help, but he's demaxed Ziad. He was 97%. Doesn't get it off. Still trading in the back here. Can checkmate find the kills.
I feel like this is fine. If Simple doesn't die, Simple goes down though. Pop the Rumble. Doesn't have a form to stay alive right here. Amt needs to stay alive. Form coming up. Form up for Amt.
Yeah, he's living. Make him win, but good slow.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, Ziad's still in, baby. Just get the gets for remake actually. Remember, Alcad still have points. Taejong pulls the blade. He's out of mech again. So the blade will finish the job, but cost him an extra ult thanks to that remake from Ziad.
Good execution though from Taejong. Okay, what do we have here? Diva Bomb for Ziad. He's gonna get another remake with that. Slowdive with the overclock. Maybe gonna look to shut down the remake, to be honest. Gonna look for the Farah target right here. Gonna look for Ziad. Make it hard for him. Why are you saying say Amt up?
Amt up.
Okay, Amt up.
Slowdive
finds left there. Now it's just gonna be a cleanup. Yeah, very nice from Slowdive.
Very nice and easy in the end
Ziad
there.
off the map. Nice. Gonna clean up parkour right here as well. Same way for the three of them, so it doesn't make too much of a difference.
Now, big beat advantage for Spinal. Not too many.
Taejong also swapped to Trace and all of this. I think very good swap was there, Cop.
Thanks Baxter as well for the 5 months.
Yeah, the beat advantage should go really crazy for Spinal. Let's see if they find a target though. So difficult. Pulse bomb comes out, burns through the beat. Landed 1 HP. Kitsune comes out. Nice though. Simple gonna have a Kitsune in a second, and this is last fight territory. Spinal comes out. Spinal dies though. Simple with the Kitsune rush in a second. We need to keep Simple alive. Simple gets the kill onto Lapton, but couldn't cast the Kitsune.
Yeah, really nicely played from Checkmate. Lands for Pulse at the start of the fight, gets all the clean-up kills. They need to deal with this Ramada Silvo. He's traded it, yeah.
Another kill from Amdup.
Just Haku's healing to work with. Kitsune out from Simple.
Simple is back with the Kitsune.
Oh, they need this remake desperately. Oh, Barrage! They're turning it around. Lipton gets 2! Unbelievable, and Zia's back in mech. They can keep this one contested. Checkmate's there to help, but both supports available for Vision. They have for full support. Checkmate nearly has another pulse bomb. They take down
this
Spinal.
This is a big advantage for Alcad right here. Oh, Slowdive with another trade. Yeah, doesn't do anything. What the fuck, Amdup, dude? You have to hold the hands right there. Oh, that's such a disaster. Amdup has had the Rumbled as well if he just lived there for a second longer. But in these crucial fights, really important to like check the barrage. It's such a big opportunity for Love to turn the tides. And now Alcad with the beat advantage in a second. If Haku manages to charge it up, Amdup gonna push here right there. Gonna have a form into a Rumbled. Gonna take all the space.
Yeah, has for Ramotsu, so he's going to get himself over to point. Space for Vision to work with now.
Honestly, wouldn't hate it if he just pops it into the Diva, but he's going to keep it. Just going to shield up, have another form into Rumbled. Yeah, Beat going to come out. Going to be sword for Slowdive to stay alive. 99, Slowdive with the overclock. Can he get a kill? No, they're going to push him with Beat right now.
Oh, takes care of Lupta though. Annihilation on point.
Yeah, very nice from Slowdive.
Oh, Twin Checkmate still trying to find his trades.
TP though, TP.
Yeah, it still gets 2 kills.
One.
Amp's cleaned up on point. They need to kill the Kiriko first. Checkmate is on it now, but half HP. He finds the kill again, Checkmate. He's doing absolutely everything here, and Landa wins the duel against Taejong. Checkmate is slowed. They C9! No! Oh, Checkmate did everything. Yeah, absolutely everything. And Landa wins the duel as well. They were winning that fight from there, right? Like,
yeah, they were winning for sure. Amdup did so much on the point there though. My chat is just telling me like 40 different like pronunciation. Why are you saying say AMDP, say Amdup, say Amdum? Like guys, I'm gonna say AMDP, okay? I'm gonna say AMDP. I don't know what I'm gonna say, dude.
I'm gonna go with AMDP.
Yeah, I like that now. Okay, they're still on the same comp though. Taejong with the Tracer on the rollout though, so I think that's way better than the Genji.
Yeah, good Farah map again though for Lupta. Gonna get over to point immediately here, Qadsiah, and with their version of the comp, they could be quite happy just to play this back of point angle. Really force Slowdive to take a very aggressive position if he wants to find value or get rail opportunities. And then as soon as he oversteps, maybe onto point or something like that, a chance for Ziad to be aggressive.
Yeah, so hard to deal with Lapta right here. Yeah, pushing him. Staying alive.
Yeah, they don't really need to fight here, Alka. They can just force through point.
Bad, not
Yeah,
bad.
they
Yeah,
just harass him a little bit. Oh, boop in! He's dead!
Oh, no way. AMDP going down. And so hard to deal with this Pharah. Like, who can really deal with the Pharah? Taejong needs to mark check. Oh, slow dive just going down. Like, it's so much onto slow dive. He needs to deal with the Pharah, but then he's gonna get dived by Ziyad and checkmate. So yeah, AMDP feeling the pressure, gonna swap to the Diva.
Yeah, Diva's going to make it a little bit easier. Slowdive even going on to Cass as well, so we can maybe take these duels a little bit more aggressively on some of these side
Yeah,
positions.
Cass a good pick, I really think. Good pick was that comp right here.
They're going mega side for Qadsiah players are holding above them as well, so Qadsiah can actually hit them early if they really want here. Checkmate and Lubta both have position, but Vision Esports trying to rotate to the other side of the map, now start to force point. And back comes Lubta, Checkmate in from behind, Ziyad's going to pounce. You see Lubta going over top.
Looking
One
forward.
good rocket.
Oh,
They're all quite low.
nice.
Landon
Spinal
actually dies in
getting
the
a
best
kill.
of all this.
Yeah, and he was so close to the
3v3.
Kitsune rush. Ziyad gonna get a kill. It turns into an absolute dogfight. Checkmate cleaning up right here though. Taking the 1v1 versus Taejong. Taejong cannot push. Should be a clear for Alcad.
No bomb for Am.
We're losing the mag late. Gonna get staggered out right here. Oh, okay, doesn't care. Checkmate
He's just killing stuff today, you know? When you're hitting stuff, you just can't stop.
Yeah. Just can't stop one step. Lubta with another kill. Doesn't make too much of a difference. Oh no, it does. It's not on the wave.
Fight.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Disaster
So
here
ugly
for
for
Vision
them.
Esports. Their beat is
Haku
faster than
again.
Haku's though, actually.
Haku with the classic 80% map advantage and still gets the beat slower than Spinal by 25%. So that could be the difference maker right here for Vision. Pulse come out. We need to use the beat Spinal. You have the advantage. That is your advantage. Barrage comes out with having beat for next game.
There's the B.
Beat
Still a
coming
three-person B. If they can find some kills, Haku's under pressure. Haku has the B, but he's in trouble. Can they stop Haku getting the beat off?
We need to kill like. It's over. It's over.
He didn't even need the beat. He knew what he was doing all along. Didn't even need the beat for this round.
Yes. That was the difference of Haku being on speed boost whole game. That's how they 100-0.
A bit of fight back in places, but probably kind of what we expected in terms of dominant from Qadsiah.
Yeah, it's true. I'm going to the female stream. Let's see what they're up to.
Where are we? Qadsiah,
TM
30 seconds left.
dominating.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
TM dominating. How much time do you have? I'm 18, 17.
Oh, 19, 18, 17. It's going to be over by the time we sing. 14,
Whatever.
13.
I'm just watching. Chipmunk with a kill right here. All we are trading out. Did they ban Junker Queen? Wait, TM ban Junker Queen. Sometimes somebody in my chat told me that TM is a Junker Queen one-trick team and they ban it themselves.
Oh. Second ban as well. So there was really, yeah, not sure.
There's no reason really. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'll do Preds for the next for map 2 in the Vision. The Alcad Vision game.
I need to do Preds as well. Oh, we already did. Wait, oh!
Sword's not long enough.
Susan!
Gets it. Yeah, now
Over
SEL.
TM.
I mean, it looked like a pretty comfortable map, all things considered, that amount of distance.
Yes. Actually, OP, you play like shit on Lucy, so you don't have beat for fights, and you win beat fight without beat, then you have beat for next. Actually, sure.
Yeah, that's Hanbin Cage theory, right? I'm just gonna die immediately in all the fights, and then we'll get to a situation where the other 9 ults in the server have been used, and I just have Cage versus nothing. The oldest trick in the book.
Legit.
Is that the studio where they did Esports World Cup for Overwatch? I don't think so.
It's Boulevard.
Sure.
I don't think it was at
Okay.
Boulevard EWC, but they're at Boulevard right now, I think. I'm watching these highlights right here. Susan with a big blade.
I'm watching the highlights from the other game.
Chipmunk. But you just watched that other game, bro.
Ah, it's highlights, mate. I want to see them again.
Yeah, I'm watching the highlights as well.
Now I'm back on
I
the
don't
women's
wanna
scene
feel
now.
it.
We're
Fuck. Bro, I'm not doing this shit, bro. I'm not doing this shit.
بشكل افضل اكيد، خصوصا لو تذكر ماب دورادو من امام توستد مايند الماب الثاني كانوا مره ممتازين فيه، يعني كانوا يخسرون البوينتات على الاوفر تايم حرفيا، والاتاك حقهم كان كويس الا في البوينت الثانيه.
Wait, I'm gonna restart the threads. Wait,
Well, someone says they did Esports World Cup in Boulevard. It's the same
Oh,
this year, I
really?
think.
I forgot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Here, guys, vote predictions.
صراحة فيجن انا ما اذكر وش اختاروا امس، كانوا اختاروا اسبرانسا. اي دورادو الماب الثاني، بدل الماب الاخير كان اتوقع اسبرانسا فعلا. اي دورادو.
Good news maybe if you're an Qadsiah fan as well, is actually that Checkmate looks like he's on form today, you know?
Yeah, he's on today. He's actually on form today.
All smiles from
Oh,
Junkbuck.
shit. Yeah, he's happy little client.
اللي هو سلو دايف، انه بحكم انه ممكن ما عنده
He's the vision coach.
عكس لابدح، فممكن تقدر تستفيد
I don't know.
دورادو بشكل جدا كبير، تقدر تلعب
Do you know?
ديفا هنا، ممكن تقدر انك حتى تبني.
Ah, that's why I was asking you.
صراحة تريسر وتجبر شكل.
Oh, why is my fish not open?
ميرور جنجي حتى، ففي خيارات كثير.
I swear I opened it.
أكيد المدرب قاعد يدرس الوضع، قاعد يشوف وش افضل خيارات ممكن انه يستغلها ضد.
Wait, I'm gonna go back in the VOD here to study how the caster say AMDP.
Oh, smart. Let's see. People are saying Overwatch is going to be in the same arena as last year at Esports World Cup. Saudi eLeague is not the same as Esports World Cup. They are two different organizations. True. Doesn't mean they can't use. Doesn't mean they can't use the same arenas though.
I mean, it clearly does, bro.
I mean, it's close to the Esports World Cup stage, but not the same. Okay. I've also been told they say AMD, like AMD with a B. If anything, that might have just confused me more, though. It's really hard to go from a D to a B like that.
Whatever.
I just called it an AMD.
Go to the fight where he popped off. Yeah, well. Well, when he killed everyone.
من امام تويستد ميرور هازارد ممكن افضليه شويه تروح لتيم القادسيه لو يلعب
It's the same as Lubda.
اللي ما اذكر حتى اني شفت امدا بيلعب.
So I should call him Lubda.
No, as if the D sound the same.
ديفا ينزلون معنا بأوريسا ضد هازارد.
So like
مره ممتاز بشخصيه أوريسا ويحب يلعبها بشكل كبير، لكن خلينا
AMDA.
الباندات والمابات حرفيا باند وماب غير متوقع ابدا، بس صراحه منطقي شويه. اي لانهم اساسا واضح يفضلون اسبرانسا، يعني عادي ماباتهم المفضله، بس باند كيريكو امس كان مستواهم كويس تويستد وفي ماب اسبرانسا. من دون كيريكو انت كذا مضطر تخلي الياري او عفوا جونو.
I heard that.
هذا اساسا كانوا يسوونه امس، كانوا دائما.
Did we learn why Tread played overseas at China? There's like a rumor that there was like some kind of personal issue between, or like
Drama.
But I'm always so skeptical of these things. You know, when you get it from like a source of a source of a source of like an internal issue
I heard
with
it
the
as
team.
well, bro. I heard it as well. And I heard it from a closer source. So
Okay.
I think it's real. I think it's real. I didn't hear it from Twitch. I actually heard it from so I think there was drama.
Okay.
It's amped up, I'm pretty sure. Amped up. Yeah, grand finals today.
Yeah, right after this, best of 7.
Why is Simple never smiling? Because he's never happy.
Are all the rosters
Nothing
going to
to
be
smile
announced?
about.
No, the rosters aren't necessarily going to be announced today, but they all have to be finalized today. But the announcements can still come whenever, essentially.
Yep.
Interesting considering he drops Tread right after. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tread's contract was only until the end of stage 1 anyway. So there was always
Really?
like, yeah. So obviously they could have extended it. Because I think if we go like all the way back to the start, I think the original idea with the Tread and Ziad lineup was very much that
Ziad
trade was
just
actually
for
intended to
Saudi
be the
League.
starter, and Ziad was the Saudi E-League player. Because if you remember back then, Saudi E-League required 3 Saudi nationals to
Yes.
play. And then all that happened is both playing scrims, and then Jugbuck starts playing for Ziad because he's playing better in scrims. And obviously, they had a lot of success with it. But then something happens leading into the first major, and then treads back in the lineup for most of those maps.
Yeah. Ziad is insane, to be honest. I think
He's
he's really
actually
good.
really good. Yeah.
I think he's really fucking good. We can see the teams on Faceit, no? That's actually true, I think.
Yes,
Or
but
is
it's
that not
because
true?
the way you submit. Oh, thank you, Whitemickle39 for the 10 months.
Thank you so much, bro.
To submit your roster for OWCS, there's like a Google form you have to fill in. So you don't necessarily have to do it on Faceit as well.
But do you have to be on the Faceit roster at the time submission close or not?
No. You have to be on the Faceit roster by the time I think you play like the matches, but the official deadline is if you don't submit that form with your roster on, it doesn't matter if they're on the Faceit team or not, right? Like the form is the important part.
Okay.
But what that can mean, if you want to say you have to submit your roster, you sign the contracts, but you want to hide it so you can announce it yourself, you could not put them on the Faceit roster to do that. I imagine we will see some people just put on the Faceit roster, so we will get
It's
like
probably
some
likely. It might be like 50-50.
but it's not, because if you see a team without a player on the Faceit roster, it doesn't mean they're not on that team or vice versa. Yeah.
You sure you're not just contractually obligated to say that Ziad is good? Yeah, I'm sure, dude. I'm sure. Ziad is just good, dude.
I mean, the evidence has been in front of your eyes.
Yes, dude.
You don't need to take his word for it, you just watch it.
Ziad is insane. Like, nothing to, like not to call, like, Tread not great, but if you watch, like, the China game, Ziad did so much once he got swapped on for the last map. Like, it was actually crazy.
Ooh, thank you, M-Pulse, as well, for the 6 months. No one's thought about Liquid Hadi. I prefer Solid Hadi.
Bro, I wanna be Liquid. Flow like water. Why did they force Tread in every game in China? I don't know.
Is Rossalok? Yeah, I think it's all regions today. At least, I don't know if Korea's the same, but I presume it is.
Maybe.
Alright, Esperanza, we starting? I'm on 58, 57, 56,
6,
55,
5,
54.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Hazard Mauga ban here. Mauga and
Wait.
Kiriko ban.
What time are you on?
What? 40, 49, 8.
What? Keep going, keep going.
Huh? What's up, bro? 3, 2, 1, 0, 29, 28, 27.
Yeah, we're in sync, we're in sync, we're in sync.
Oh, you're trolling.
It's because he said 0 instead of, like, the number, it confused me.
Bro, I can't count that high, so I have to say 0.
he doesn't know that. Doesn't know any double figure numbers.
Yes.
Alright.
I can count from 0 to 9. That's all you can get.
That's because they're written on your keyboard in front of you. You're cheating.
Yes, yes. Gotta get every advantage you can get, bro.
You've got a cheat sheet for numbers.
If you ain't chin, you ain't trying, okay? Okay, double speed com for Qadsiah.
Yeah, won the first fight, now they have this high ground position. Vision need to try and do what they're doing now. They're going to get ammed onto the high ground, trying to clean this out. Booped back down though, so he's going to be forced to either take the long road back up or go underneath.
Oh, they're connecting though. Connector on the backline looks like. And the Tajong on the backline. Yeah,
Landon's in big
gets
trouble.
a kill. But, oh! And they're actually doing a great job. I feel like he's really playing a suboptimal hero, but he's taking out the backline. Tajong's still in the card and all of this.
Yeah, some of the problems we saw in terms of Lucio Juno just being a pretty squishy backline.
Yeah.
And it invariably in these scrappy fights, the Hazard comp will be better at it, or the Hazard will be better.
Yeah,
at
it's like the Hazard can just like
fights.
follow the targets easier, you know, like even the Lucio versus the Break can just like in all the dog fights can just do shit. I really think Amdab's just not on a good hero right here. We really need to see the Diva, need to see the Hazard, need Amdab to flex more, because in these comms I feel like they're really in a disadvantage with esports. But let's see what they can do here. Lepta with a huge advantage on the overclock. Gonna try to finish some kills here onto Simple.
Yeah, hoping for a body shot to land so Checkmate can finish it off, but not coming. Lipta's being forced back instead. Downpour onto the Ram, no escape at all. Wait,
Yeah,
no, he gets the Annihilation,
rally
the
comes
rally!
out. Yeah, Annihilation rally to save him. Big investment, but it's a fight for them. Actually, not too big of an investment. Only the Annihilation rally used. Very impressive. I really thought they used more here. Now they're gonna have the beam, overclock, pulse bomb right here. No cleanse versus this pulse bomb from Taejong, and he already has map control, so it could be a big connection.
Yeah, in theory, support our advantage now for Qadsiah. They can take the Ray trade, beat over the top. Chance to walk up. Taejong is fighting underneath. I'm just gonna go back up onto that high ground, playing quite aggressively.
The
Wants to
shot
take the
miss,
jewel.
slow dive under a lot of
Deep
pressure
push.
to beat.
Needs
Another
the
rail
Ray,
miss
needs the
though.
Ray, needs
Slow dive,
something.
oh crazy, slow dive staying alive, gonna follow the
Perfect
Ray
Ray.
here. Haku down.
They're all in the racing as well. They lose
Ziad
their
playing
brig.
in the beam though.
Both teams have sort of flipped
Slow
here,
dive,
but Slow
very
Dive wins the
impressive right
duel.
here. Staying alive, gets the kill onto Lapta as well. Even now, 3v3 I think. Gonna flip the map. I'm gonna follow with a kill. Simple on a lot of pressure, but he just cannot die. Oh, he's 1 HP. I'm gonna go down. Simple staying alive though.
Yeah, really scrappy fight
Simple
here.
is running.
He's,
Look at Simple.
Checkmate is trying to
He's
get
one-
his judo, but he's just...
Simple is 1 HP the
so
entire
high
fight,
in
and
the
now,
sky.
now Spinal is back to help him. One pack, and it's just
Oh,
gonna
what do we
be
post?
peeled off.
Taejong just sort of froze the pulse from out onto nothing. We're going to get a bit of a reset here. Overclock available
Yeah,
for
with the
Slow Dive to
downpour
come
here.
back in.
Oh, now Simple is finally
Now-
down. Just needed a downpour
Have to take him out of the
catch
air
from
somehow.
sky. Yes.
Alright, walking back
Ziad
in.
with 3 here, but Taejong still in the card in all of this. Very nice from Taejong. So this fight win for Al-Kat doesn't win them actually too much.
No, I mean, it was a lot of effort to go basically nowhere for either teams. We're going to get a reset of that position. Thank you, Remy, as well, for the 9 months prime.
So much,
Welcome back.
Remy. Thank you for the 9 months of prime, Remy.
Now just
Okay.
DPS ults for Alcad on this
Oh,
retake. and
Checkmate
it's not
hiding for
gonna
the
be-
pulse bomb! Pulse
don't
bomb
know.
comes out!
He's good for it again.
Overclock pushed the
Oh.
overclock! Slow dive used the overclock! Got instantly cancelled by Checkmate's pulse bomb!
Now they're all
Connection
over
from
this
Ziad,
backline.
such a strong dive, Ziad and Checkmate, very nice execution.
Perfect setup
Slow
there
come-
for him.
Oh, they're
Hits
still on
the
the
pulse
point
bomb.
though. Armand and Taejong are still in the point. Didn't push it as far back as before, but they're trying their best right here to keep stopping the payload.
Yeah, best they can hope for when their overclock gets shut down, literally within the same frame with that pulse bomb as well. So they will have to concede checkpoint here, and Qadsiah will have another chance with their own overclock. But Spinal's rally should be a good answer here for this. Means Vision can actually play quite aggressively if they want. The choice
Yeah.
for Qadsiah might actually just slow it down right
Early
now.
overclock,
never
no,
mind.
early
No.
overclock by Lambda. He's gonna trap the
Oh!
tempo, Spinal countering with the rally.
It's low.
Rally and Annihilation both secure Taejong back on the
The
payload.
guard's gone again, but the damage is done. Good catch, actually.
just-
Checkmate and Haku don't let that cart go all that far really at all. I thought
They're
they would
just
play
doing the
slow
same
for
with
the
the
high
payload.
ground.
Yeah, I really thought so as well. Would have been so hard for Amdab and Spinal to access the backline, but Lambda surprising him with the overclock from the window and just getting kills.
Yeah, so good.
Amdab making the
first
swap
bullet,
right here.
Yeah, that first bullet accuracy when you pop the overclock, like such a difference maker
So
if you land that
important.
first
Yeah,
one.
it's, it's that one shot where you can get the surprise factor. Big Matrix comes out from Amdab, just gonna take up Ziad in the pre-fight. Lambda with 1 kill to connector. But Haku dies, of course. Classic, classic. Okay, gonna just be a cleanup from here.
Yeah, they can't deal
Oh
with
no,
it.
why I'm flaming Haku so much.
Thank you, Stormbreaker97 for the prime as well.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, Stormbreaker97.
Alright, moving back towards the point. Going to be Ray versus Ray in all of this, but the
I
downpour
can see with the
could
ult
be the big
advantage.
difference.
Haku, yeah, Haku's
Underbait.
gonna have to beat here to follow it up. Spinal just swapped to Lucio, so obviously the what? Strong with the push
No
from
way!
down onto London. COVID.
Unbelievable.
What the
And
hell?
now there's no Ray to trade. Haku's going to beat
Yeah,
instead.
beat has to come out from Haku, and now Simple gonna have the Ray. Ziad getting a trade though, still has a downpour, but it's so low HP. Gonna pop the downpour, keep himself alive. Connects
Oh, they're
onto
all locked
3
up.
players, I think. Ziad goes down though. Slow dive with another kill.
It doesn't convert into that many kills from in the end. Checkmate's still trying to sort this one out, but no recall now. Should be able to get this one over.
But the red body shot doesn't connect and landed right here with the Ray to stop the cap here. I think really nice Ray investment from Landon. Haku swapping onto the brick right now because playing with D.Va, playing in the D.Va mirror right here. Spinal is now on Lucio, suboptimal hero, really wants to go back to the brick, but that doesn't even is not even close to that first speed, so hard decision to make for him. Lapto with the overclock to keep pushing his advantage. Slow dive almost with the overclock. Can dive, get a remake, let's see. Overclock comes out from Lapto, first shot down!
Oh! All over him and gets the kill immediately, and now Slow Dive has the overclock if he needs it, but they have a big advantage here, so Slow Dive can just keep walking
Slow Dive
into
under a
this.
lot of pressure though. Big
Good headshot.
Pressure. Lennon Ziad getting 2 trades though.
Yeah, Qadsiah, we talk about their aggression all throughout stage 1. They hit the gas here as well as soon as they feel like they're at a bit of a disadvantage, turn it into a dogfight. All to play for now, trying to deal with this Juno behind. Amdal cleaned that one up.
Actually playing so well on the D.Va though, I really don't think he has to be afraid to pick that hero, even versus somebody like Ziad. And classic pause call.
Thank you, Ryan QB, as well for the 7 months.
Thank you, Ryan, bro.
Thank you, Zap2357 as well for the 15 months.
Oh my god, Zap215378. Let's fucking go.
Oh, look, everyone's got scarves.
Yeah, these scarves are cool. Vision scarves, I think. Very nice.
Hope I've been putting enough sunscreen on my head. Yeah, don't worry. Sunscreen every time I go outside. Or I'll come back.
Really?
Like a tomato. Yeah. You should put sunscreen on every time you go into the sun. Even if it's not that sunny.
Bro, I hope I get cancer.
I mean, you're taking all the right steps.
Yes.
Why are there a lot of good Saudi hit scans but no supports? Because hit scans more fun. So more people play it.
What?
Like, more people play it, and then, you know,
Surely
it's just a numbers game.
True that more people play it, and that's...
Do you not think?
It's true.
100%.
Really?
Yeah. That's why there's more DPS.
Really?
That's why I reckon that's why like the DPS talent pool is normally like deeper than all the other ones. It's just a more popular role, so more people play it.
Maybe you're right, but are you saying Haku is bad, bro? He's a world champion, okay?
I never mentioned Haku.
But your chat mentioned Haku, guys.
No,
calm
they mentioned
down.
Saudi
Guys...
Arabian supports. It could have been. It could have been. It could have been anyone. You see, you heard Saudi Arabian support in a negative context, and you put Haku's name in there. So this is actually more telling about you.
Only Saudi Arabian support in the lobby, dude.
I'm just trying to paint you as the bad guy here.
Yeah, all my fault. All my fault. But coming back to the match, I really think Amdab has a good D.Va in him, so doesn't have to be afraid to pick that hero, really.
Yeah, we've not seen too much of it comparatively, you know. Whereas obviously Alcad, we saw it all throughout stage 1. Hangzhou, they really have to play the D.Va in almost any situation.
Yeah. I've seen it before, but I really think it's like a vision strategy, or like Ziad, he has so much aura on that D.Va hero, you know. Teams are afraid to mirror Ziad on that D.Va, but I really think some comps like make it mandatory to have a D.Va with them, especially in Europe. Like people love the D.Va pick, so I really think it's a toughie for them to not play a D.Va, especially like when we go back in that map. Lee Jung was the Pharah, but okay, let's go back to the game. Spinal almost with the beat here, supported advantage right here for Vision. I think this is the time for them to get the lead if they're gonna get it anytime soon. Slow dive with the overclock advantage. Really think it's all to checkmate right here to hit a big pulse.
Yeah, clear checkmate out right now. Looks like they want to actually really chase checkmate out.
Wide.
Yeah, Simple's rotating aggressively. Ziad's come in to help out as
going?
well.
Where's Simple and Slow Dive going? Slow Dive with the backside flank with the Haku. Haku goes down. Not his fault though.
Yeah, both teams play very aggressive rotations,
landed under a lot of pressure here. Got the health pack to help him out. Ziad getting a trade onto Simple. That's gonna get chased down though.
Got him.
Ziad with the remake bomb. not securing a kill. Checkmate under a lot of pressure. 1 HP. 1
No
HP.
recall.
Gets the kill off the
Oh!
Spinal.
Yeah,
Spinal's
traded
gonna
though.
be back so fast though.
And now double support ult with this push forward as well. Less than a minute left on the clock. No real ults for Qadsiah just yet.
I really don't know how Al-Qad denied this lead right here. Double supported pulls from remake bomb for Amdab. Like this needs to be a miracle for Al-Qad. Pulls from goes wide, but it shouldn't even make a difference. There's still gonna be just a Ray. Landon goes down before he gets the Ray. Haku's gonna go down before he gets the rally. This is a lead for Vision Esports.
Yeah. Oh wait, they're stealing the payload a little bit for what it's worth, but this isn't going to stop them conceding the lead.
Yeah, this is not gonna stop the lead.
Checkmate lives behind actually here as well. Taejong knows he's there, so I'm gonna try and mark him
might
out.
get chased down. Taejong taking the aggressive to Checkmate, winning a tiny bit, but has to recall though. Okay, just gonna leave him here in the backline. Al-Qad with the supported advantage here. Spinal beat though. Gonna get Hadi before the rally.
He's 1 HP.
Oh, guys, we just need to farm 10% to our supportals right there. Lupta with important trade. Let
got
almost
overclock
the
as
beam
well.
staying alive.
They're trying to stall out
Slow dive with the shutdown before Lupta gets the overclock out. Landon gonna farm up to that beam, has to use it. Gets shut down before. And the supported advantage we were talking about doesn't even come through. Very nice from Spinal to call to push aggressively with that beat before they get the supported. Haku coming back with the rally. Lepta coming back with the overclock. Haku 1 HP shut down once again. Lepta overclock. It can happen to anyone.
Lepta's back with the overclock. Landon nearly has the Ray and is actually
Landon
really
comes
low
back
on
with the
HP.
Ray.
But Lepta has to hold this. His disruptor shot's going to get eaten. Here's Landon with the Ray, but not in time to save Lepta. They find a kill. Checkmate. Oh, recall. We were so deep into overtime. Even the recall is enough of a wick to burn down.
Haku, no.
Oh, they had all the ults to, like, they had.
They were 90 for like 2 fights.
No, Lepta doesn't get the overclock off. Landon doesn't get to the Ray. Haku doesn't get to the rally. All of a sudden, these aren't, because if they have like one of these ults at the start of a fight, it's not just the ults to win that fight and regain control of a robot. It's ults to go and win the map on the other side as well, almost. You know?
Yeah, if they just use one ult right there, use 1 for 1, use maybe 2 for 1, and then still have one or two an advantage. Let's go, we're making this a competitive series. Like I told you, Vision Esports, actually a very strong team. And maybe the disadvantage that they get by knowing that they're all kicked the next stage is a bit equalized by them actually winning a map, you know? Now actually feeling like, oh, they're forgetting about that they actually kicked, nobody remind them, and then we can actually have
nobody say the word
series,
fired.
like,
Nobody say the word fired, dear then. Oh, thank you Trash Fuji as well for the tier 1 4 months. Pet Hadi.
Thank you so much. Wait, who subscribed?
Trash Fuji.
Thank you, Trash Fuji. Oh, this pulsman was big from Checkmate. I really thought this was like a really important play right there. Oh, it actually was looking so good for Al-Qad all the way.
This overclock push felt like it should have been. This was the bit that cracks open and you get like a big lead out of it, right?
Yeah, I really think. I think this map win really important that Amdab swapped to the Deva got a map win. That should open up a lot of confidence for Vision Esports that they can match Al-Qad on the same mirror comp and still come out on top.
Yeah, expecting really both teams to lean into this quite heavily now.
Yeah. We see the pulse pump again. This pulse pump was just so cool. We're gonna have to play it again, overclock again from the window.
If you guys haven't played against Checkmate or seen Checkmate play all that much, like this is actually, he is like this all the time. If Checkmate is on Tracer and he's had even half a second to set up, he will be hiding round a corner or something, you know, trying to set up a perfect dive. He's so sneaky, so hard to deal with. You have to be really switched on. Check your corners, check everything.
Always track Checkmate's position, because he's never gonna play default main botting. Okay, I'm going to Saudi League Woman.
Ooh, I should leave a press while I'm thinking about it as well. Alright, 10% of people believed in Vision. And 10% of people are going to be rewarded.
23 for me for Vision are going to be rewarded. Choose outcome, Vision. Okay, predict on the next map, guys. Map prediction, map 3.
Let me swap the audio over as well. Route 66. D.Va mirror over here as well. It's actually Ana Lucio. We saw Falcons doing this last time as well, where they would try and play essentially the greedier version of the backline with the Ana. We saw Null get a lot of value.
Though.
Yeah, I mean, that was also on Qadsiah, which, I mean, this is also a pretty big map as well, but this is the big thing to keep an eye out for. Can Null stay alive long enough to get impact out of their cooldowns? Defensive nade and force back into the corridor now. Susan's reclaimed all of the map, and they are pinned right back in here. Raz is separated from the rest of her team, and they are just going to have to try and disengage this one, regroup as 5.
Very interesting that Falcons want to play the Ana but ban Brick themselves. Very confusing. Not gonna lie, because I think the Ana really shines with the Brick and the pairing.
Especially
such a nice counter to such a nice counter to the Lucio carry D.Va. So really hard for Null here. Qadsiah Rush comes out from Mirai early on. Nano in response.
Yeah, misses for dash here. Payload's still creeping, or not creeping forward at all. They're all over the payload right now, TM.
Oh,
yeah, tries to swing, take
rail
the angle
body
here.
shot.
Kali's gonna dive in as well, desperate to try and force something to happen.
Yeah, Kali 1 HP. Maybe can stay alive right here. No, Susan just cleaning up the backline. Deflected the nade here as well.
Yeah, in theory,
for Nan should be a clean up. Really.
Yeah. Susan is spot a bother, but full team behind her. Pocking it up. They'll give a hold for back up a choke again. Now beat push coming in. Blade as well. Kasumi, really just a race. As long as Kasumi gets this beat in time to answer the Blade, they'll be okay. But there is a small window here if they go quickly. But they're just going to die on the rotation. Crushed here. Chipmunk pulls it first. Now the beat comes out in response. Kasumi has that beat to respond to this Blade. So they should be able to deal with the Genji here. Kali's going to try and disengage towards the Mega. More pressure onto Chipmunk, but just keep sliding away. Now they can push back in, player advantage after all the ults fade. Susan has the Blade if they need it, but it's player advantage, but just goes for it anyway, onto the back line, no escape for the Ana. Only one kill so far, this Lucio's actually, Olvia's going to take it. They're still trading up for the most part, though.
Yeah, and then doing so much right there.
And now starting to run out of time. The D.Va's going to get staggered out only a little bit at least. But yeah, low on time now for Falcons.
Yeah, I really feel like the Lucio Ana, especially on the retake, so hard for Falcons Vega.
Yeah, you're going to have to rely a lot on this overclock, but it's really just getting through this choke. We saw it same for Ix before, right? Just one shot as she tried to come through. Slides through this time, taking no chances. Still has no overclock. More pressure from Nan. Enjoy casting Nan so much. Out. Great first kill actually there. Now the D.Va pressure comes in. IX going to slide all the way back. Nice little dink onto Chipmunk. Finishes
nice
off the air as well.
IX. Very nice.
Really big opening.
Should be a cleanup. I was about to say that if I was Falcons Vega, I would have farmed up the Nano before because it's so hard to cross the choke, but they don't even need it. Now they're gonna have the Nano D.Va, Nano Genji proactive on the choke. Kazumi's gonna farm up to that beat, but there's gonna be a beat from Olvia to answer again.
Yeah, not out of the woods yet at all, but a real chance here with this Nano and this beat. Kasumi, 20% is going to be a long way because they're going to be forced to take this fight long before they get that beat. They need Nan to stall for a long time.
Yeah, I think even if Kasumi gets the beat, the layers, they should just work out for Falcons Vega. We just need to use ults aggressively, and that's what I like to see. Nate comes out onto Susan, 1 HP, Nano, D.Va bomb to throw in, a little Poke bomb. I like it, I like it. Sometimes you just have to hope for the miracle. Beat comes out from Olvia to secure Kasumi. 5%, yeah. I mean, even if that beat comes out, should have been so hard to win. Nan's trying her best with the Poke Bomb.
I mean, it almost worked, right? It got the kill onto the Sojourn. The problem is, Ix was just good for the shot as she popped out of mech there, so it just was.
I mean, I honestly don't hate it, you know? Like I said, it's so hard to win that fight. Sometimes have to hope for the best, just chug it.
Yeah.
Get late here, Kasumi with the beat to answer. Go on.
I was going to say, it's just actually that overclock has saved him so much, because that second point was looking really tough for him. Now they got Blade, they got Bomb. Kasumi just have the beat to answer, so it should be more ults in theory for Orchard in the back pocket. Slide aggressively though.
Here. Clock comes out, remake Bomb for Raz. Raz gonna be able to... Oh, hits the kill on Susan. Blade comes out in response. Kasumi with the beat, but Susan is already down. Blade from Kali to follow.
Good peel!
Oh, couldn't get the
great
deflect
peel.
out there. Not confirming the kill though, only Kali down.
Just when it looked all
Go
over,
back to
Mirai and
mainstream
Kasumi
game
come through.
started.
Ooh. Oh, we are. Oh, shit,
Oh,
Az.
oh, what?
Shit. Yeah.
Bro, this chat is slacking, dude. Nobody telling
Everyone's
us.
too locked in for the route. All right, predictions
Yeah,
closed.
I mean, it was a good
It was a
route.
good route. Overclock and Ray coming back through. Landon's Kitsune Rush is on point, but will be overpowered by the Ray and the Overclock here. Immediate kill. And this will be Vision Esports.
What time? 70,
Securing this
2,
one.
3, 4, 5,
you're ahead of me.
6, 7.
74,
Okay, I'm
75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83,
Okay, nice,
84.
nice.
I nearly
nice,
said
nice.
10 then. You're in my head about
Yes,
how
I
numbers work.
heard it, I heard it, bro, I heard it. I actually heard the hesitation in your voice. So now, recontest here for Qadsiah. Beat for Spinal. Haku has to beat to Mirror though.
Yeah,
Beat
Cage
comes
seemed
out from
bad.
Haku to start spin. Yeah, I mean, this Cage they could really secure the fight here. I'm very healthy on HP. It's almost C9.
Oh, where's my Lucio? Simple
Qadsiah
sound.
is so much. Oh, breaking a wall right there on the backhand. Slow dive with a kill though. Doesn't even need the Cage. It's gonna be a C9.
Yeah. I think they were winning that long fight as well. Didn't need the Cage, but it
Yeah.
was a mess. Checkmate resisted the urge to pulse bomb to kill Nismalga here. They might even be able to get the late kill anyway.
I think he wants to. I think
Stolen
he
the
wants
Mega.
to. Oh, yes,
He didn't. He tried to resist the urge. He wanted to hold it, but sometimes
yeah.
just
I would
stick
say he
him.
should've. Oh, Spinner is Korean, showing off that he's Korean in the spawn here. Life Weaver grip into Lucio swap. He's gonna stay in the spawn, maybe for another Life Weaver grip. Yeah, you see, yeah, gripping out slow dive again. Showing that he's Korean. Mercy, Lucio, Amp, swap. That's what I love to see, dude. That's what I love to see.
Min Maxim. Now
Okay,
it's
Ziad.
oh, Cage out. Who's
Oh,
in the
Cage
cage?
out?
Who's in
What?
the cage? Just him and
I'm
his
just in
demons.
the cage. I'm just in the cage.
And his
He's
team is
chilling.
dead. Ziad hits the downpour.
Get in there, Amdab. Get in there. Get in there.
He got a kill, but it's a pitiful consolation.
I mean, that's team gap for Amdab was in there killing everyone.
I was going to talk
Because-
about how, you know, Downpour's actually pretty good into the cage because you can catch anyone
Yeah,
in the cage, etc. But if the cage
it
is
actually
that
is.
bad, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Map control here for Qadsiah. I really think their comp is super strong with the map control. Kitsune Rush gonna be on the choke. Tager with an open pick though. Kitsune Rush has to come out from Landon right here to try to cut the fight. But a big slam from Amdab onto Ziad. No chance for Landon to use that Kitsune Rush, and it's just one pulse bomb, one win.
Really good fight there for Vision. They needed it because the ult economy still isn't looking too great. If Simple and Slowdive get to their ults, it starts to look a little bit more manageable. But Qadsiah are about to have both support ults as well as an overclock of their own as well. So still not straightforward, but the power of the Ray
Need an advantage
matches
right
up
here for
really
Haku
nicely.
though.
Oh, look at Ziad go in onto the Juno already. Forces him all the way back. Now they
Kitsune
try
comes
to
out
turn on
from
Ziad.
Landon.
No,
Left gets the kill.
kill. No overclock coming back.
Oh,
They just a neutral dive. Enough. Wall is going to trap Spinal in as well. An easy one for Ziad in the end. Checkmate. Doesn't need the pulse bomb this time for the Malga. And they just get the retake for free. Pause coming through now for...
Pause.
Yeah.
Okay, we can actually see the bans right here. Vision banned, banned Diva, Alcat banned Brick.
Yeah, Brick ban coming through first as well. So
Yeah,
just,
Brick banned, so the Diva banned just so they're not stuck in a Diva Lucio mirror. Makes sense.
Yeah, it just
Makes
feels really
sense.
awkward, doesn't it? If you're just on like a Lucio Juno Diva mirror or something, you're just going to end up with
Yeah.
everyone's
it
backlines
could-
traded all the time almost.
Yeah, it could win. Like, I really don't think that Vision couldn't win that matchup, but I can see why they want to opt out of it.
Yeah. All smiles from Landon. He's got a cut on his head though, you see? Like right inside of his head. Got a cut.
Really, what happened to him? Do you know?
Right? Right.
You think Junkbug was beating him?
Why did you Ray in this? Throws a stapler at him. Yeah.
Yeah, deserved to be honest.
في اخر دقيقه 9 دقائق كانوا مهيمنين بعدين دقيقه واحده قلبوا كل الموازين موجودين والان قاعد يتكرر نفس السيناريو. سيناريو البوش يا اخوان اي متفرج.
I really feel like the comps are kinda 50-50-ish. Maybe Alcat has a slight comp advantage if they really execute well, but I don't hate the Vision Esports comp.
مو شرط انه حركه منك.
No, it feels like for the most part, all of the matchups we've got so far, including one here on Saravasa, we're all in sort of similar versions of, or like similar types of comps, just slight differences between them. It's going to be high ground here initially for Vision Esports. Trying to get this early
Overclock
position.
mirror. If Spinal gets the beat, he has a support advantage. Oh, looking for the kill here on Taejong.
He's got
Overclock
pocket.
mirror.
Oh wait, Slow Dive comes to
Overclock
interrupt. He
comes out
slides
first
in
for
deep.
Lambda.
Lupta goes free first. Oh, body shot onto everyone,
big
but no
shot.
one's dying. Oh, Collateral doesn't kind of connect either. They survived that
Good shot.
overclock.
Lambda still giving that damage resistance to his teammate. Taejong almost caught out here. Ziad scouted though. Gotta get the kill on the Spinal. Ray comes out. Oh.
And this
Big
ruins
kill
the ult
from
trade.
Ziad. It's still a dogfight though,
wait,
and the
wait.
is in there trading 2 pulls from Baganda. Oh, that
He's
should
got the
secure the
recall.
fight right here.
HB advances for checkmate here, as well as a pocket, meaning Taejong has to give up that fight. Disengage. Scrappy now, but yeah, Spinal dying, getting caught, or forced out of position by that downpour, means that the ult trade doesn't go the way Vision
Yeah,
Esports
if we had the beat,
envisioned
it's
it
for
going.
sure win. But now retaking with a big ult advantage.
Spinal's
Kitsune
low,
for the
actually.
cage. Oh,
He's so low,
we
he
really
can't
split here,
beat.
Vision Esports. Spinal down again. They're just perma pushing Spinal. They're hyper aware that he has speed and it's gonna be the difference maker. They're just gonna shut down before.
Really nice. And now, again, Vision Esports, all the ults to win the fight, but Qadsiah have done a good job of just getting
I think Alcat is just gonna keep going early again. It's gonna be last fight. Taejong is gonna have to touch the point here if Alcat decide to go early, so it's gonna be a 5v4.
Yeah, checkmate
Really
hiding.
fine,
This
give
means
him
no
flip,
one's
yeah.
marking Taejong though, so Taejong should get the touch for free, but Slow Dive under
Yeah.
a lot of pressure. Beat comes through.
Beat-
Does it get
Beat
Slow
doesn't even
Dive
hit
actually?
to slow dive.
I'm not sure
I think it's
how.
only a 2 or 3 person beat.
Yeah, AMD
Must have
gets
been a
one
big
kill
wall
out of
from
the cage.
Ziad. Yeah, I mean this fight is over.
Yeah,
Did
Taejong got the
AMD
flip.
use the cage there?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got one kill out of it. He killed Landon, but really not enough. They're going to flip it straight back. Spinal's going to die.
Going
don't-
into the hazard mirror now.
I don't understand how Slow Dive didn't get the beat in that situation.
Yeah, I
It
don't
must have
know.
been
Must have been
the
a
wall,
great
but
wall.
yeah.
Yeah, must have been a great wall from Ziad. But also not respecting that Taejong is touching point there. Just need to play it slow on the 4v5. Make them go back to Taejong and then push. Okay, overclock
Oh.
early right here from Lepton. Oh, there's just... Oh, what a shot.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
A
Really seems
classic
like
from
Alcat.
Lupta.
Alcat is getting all the momentum back in the series.
Yeah, I mean, Alcat on Saravasa. What can you do, right? Not even Falcons can
Actually
stop him.
true. Actually true.
Now
Gonna
just a
get the
pulse bomb.
first cap here. Yeah. They're gonna keep pushing early. I can see it. Ziad is gonna just get in there with the downpour. No cleanse to counter it. Still not easy to hit it versus this mobile backline. Ziad is gonna
Oh,
use
it's
it.
huge.
Ah,
Yeah.
connects, huge. No cleanse to counter it out. One ult, one win.
Yeah, really nicely done
Final
there.
really struggling this map, really.
It feels like Qadsiah have just found a sort of pace and a tempo that is just too hard for Vision to deal with at the moment. Exploiting a little bit the fact that even though in theory Vision can go faster and more aggressive with the double speed, Landon on the Kiriko is actually way more survivable than the Lucio
Yes,
version.
yes.
Yeah, and the pulse bomb's good as well!
That's like I said,
Oh.
Spinner struggling. Oh, good kill though from Slow Dive. Gonna look for another one. Cannot
Point
execute
flipping.
it. Is Taejong gonna get a flip here? Yeah,
He's got it,
this
yeah.
could serve another fight for them.
Yeah, they rob the time bank a little bit here, and we'll get another recontest. They have an overclock to get to point array once they
Checkmate
get there
coming
as
back
well.
on Sombra.
We have a rare Sombra swap here. I'm actually just going to try and get onto this. And they pop both at the same time, so Checkmate gets
Checkmate
deleted. Yeah. Kitsune rush in the back from Landon as well, but not really in a position
Slow Dive
to...
is fine though. Really well played, staying in the beam. Kitsune comes out. Checkmate's gonna swap back to Tracer. Haku invested and beat the fight before, so Spinning with a beat advantage right here. Really big ult advantage right here for Vision Esports. All they have to do is shut down Lepta. Be aware that the overclock is coming and make a push on him.
Yeah, in theory, it should be a good situation. Looks can walk up with the overclock, but as soon as that beat comes through, Vision need to play aggressively, get all over him. The downpour to chase anyway. Spinal
Already
has the
1
beat
HP on the
now.
clock, cannot play too aggressive.
Beat
They're gonna
comes through.
disengage late, beat engage. Really aware, Qadsiah, that the beat is coming.
Oh, Pulse! No,
Pulse
Suzu!
bomb comes out, no cleanse, no TP available for Landon. Gonna get some trades here, but these late kills. If we can get Checkmate out of the wave here, yeah, I don't think he got the same wave as his team. So it's gonna be hard, yeah, Checkmate with a different wave. Haku or
has
Ziad
to
need to make a touch happen here, yeah.
And you
Gonna
can
be
see
really
already.
difficult. Ziad
Taejong's
is
on the
walking up for the
left-hand
touch though. Maybe they can do it. Lapta under a lot of
force it
pressure
through.
though. Lapta down, yeah, it's just so hard to touch this and care everyone on the same time. Yeah, it's just gonna be a cleanup for Vision Esports, and we're going to the last round of Vasa.
Yeah, like, they're able to get the touch, but the problem is, it means no one's in formation, no one's where they
Nobody
should
can
be.
help anyone.
Yeah.
And Vision
Easy
really
kills.
making it really well. Now Ziad with the downpour as well here. Ziad under both with the downpour should be easier for Ziad. No cleanse to counter it out. Slow dive overclock advantage though. So really eyes on Ziad and Amdab right here.
Yeah, Taejong's a little bit of an off angle, comes
Early
out first
dive
from
goes
Ziad.
out from Ziad. Slash engage into.
Doesn't find
Seems
anything.
to get peeled out though, doesn't just
Oh, he's so
front to
low,
back
up
but
goes
that's
in.
DP overextending! Oh, big kill from Slowknife though, can he keep the advantage going with the overclock? Tank advantage right here, Kitsune comes out.
Yeah, pressure from Ziad to force him back. No one's really peeking. Slowdive's not got no key targets to shoot at. They're all over him.
Pulse bomb comes out, but the block is too.
He gets
big
it.
trade right here from Taejong. Vision
look at Lip's
Esports about to
position.
come back with a temp advantage. Lapta equalizing, but I think Vision wants to keep playing because they have the tank advantage here with Amdab. But Simple under so much pressure now, not enough. Big mistake for Amdab in that fight to keep committing on Ziad. It was looking so good for them. They did such a good job dealing with his downpour. But now Qadsiah with the map control. Checkmate so strong when he has map control and the pulse bomb. Let's see if he can convert.
Yeah, no Suzu still or anything like that for Vision, so if it connects, it's going to be fatal. Simple has the Raze, he moves to point. Pulse bomb is out
comes
and
out,
misses.
missed.
Raze still available for Simple.
Big
He's
angle
not
from here
used
from
it
slow
yet,
dive.
actually. Beat comes through Vow in
Beat
response to
from
this. Spinal nearly
Haku,
has the
from
beat
Simple.
back.
Nothing really to counter
all
out
over
the.
slow dive.
Couldn't stay in the way. I'm gonna get a trade though. Taejong getting another kill onto Lapta. Simple doing such a good job surviving, juking checkmate entirely.
Yeah, now Am's coming, trying to follow up as well. Will eventually get his kill onto Landon.
Gets the kill. Very nice.
Yeah, Qadsiah there, they knew they had one support ult versus two, so they try and just play aggressively, kill the Ray as it's being cast, but Simple gets his Ray off. Once they stabilize him, the Ray is too powerful, and most importantly for Vision, Spinal didn't beat in that previous engage, so now they have the perfect ult for this next fight.
Got the beat advantage before Landon gets the Kitsune, and to be honest, the beat should even beat out the Kitsune rush here, if they play it well. Haku didn't Ajax, guys. He didn't Ajax.
He Ajaxes!
Haku didn't Ajax. This is and the downpour tracks.
It's beautiful. He's just the best
clean.
Sojourn. He's just the best
Just too
Sojourn.
good. Wait, Simple got this. Go give him a second. Yeah, Simple got this.
Outrageous.
Simple gonna get 2 touchdowns here. I'm back on the board.
Oh my god.
My chat was jinxing the Ajax. They were shit talking Haku for Ajaxing when he didn't, and then Spinal with an Ajax. But so nice shots from Lapta right there. That was crazy.
He is so good. I'm gonna rewind and watch it again.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Because he walks up here, they have the downpour and the beat to answer the overclock. So really, all Qadsiah want to do, you see how Qadsiah has 2 slides.
It's the first shot advantage. You see, he just walks in.
Yeah.
Spine is gonna pop the beat. Like, he's also under a lot of pressure from Ziad right here. If you see Ziad coming in from the side angle with the shift. So it feels like he has to peek into the main sideline. He doesn't want to, but Ziad pooping him out right there. Pops it, just gets shut down entirely, and then another downpour Jax into just following it up. 3 kills for Lapta. Very impressive, very impressive. But I feel like what you're watching here from what you can like see from the series right here is I feel like Vision Esports keep putting themselves in unfavorable comp situation, and then mid-map they decide to mirror the comp closer, and they're actually coming closer to winning. So
Yeah.
I really think Vision Esports need to have confidence that they can mirror Qadsiah on these compositions. Really not a bad what's happening.
I'm
Replay,
having a
replay.
stroke.
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna sue this. I'm gonna sue them. I just had a panic attack. What happened?
What was I doing? Cashing my Preds. Oh.
Cashing in, cashing in.
لكن الشت داون اللي صار حسم كل شيء حرفيا. سباينل لعب زين اغلب الجيم لكن
They
I
nearly
was having
brought
a
it right
stroke.
back,
I
though.
just got a stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Vision Esports always with a different comp, trying to avoid mirroring Qadsiah, and as soon as they mirror them, it actually looks good for them. Like even there, did one mistake on one of the retakes, but if this overclock doesn't just shut down the beat, shut down the downpour, I really think they still have it. You know, they can really do it, make it a competitive map.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair to Vision as well, I mean, Qadsiah are getting a pretty strong reputation on Surabasa at this point, right? So, like, losing one of the best maps to a team that's a favourite in the series is really not the end of the world. Now you get to pick the mode, pick the map, pick the bands.
It's true, it's true. Actually coming this close on Qadsiah's best map where they can even beat Team Falcons. So it's very fair.
نشوف اتوقع الوول حق زياد ممكن دف سباينل خلاها تطير بالهواء او شيء زي كذا. هذا الوول اللي كل ما يفكر
When it's break, you want a break, Bastian? It's too difficult for you? We're not having any breaks yet, dude. No breaks, bro.
Oh, maybe you know the answer to this one, Hadi. Someone asked, because I feel like I've only seen him play, like, very little other hit scan wise, but have you seen Lubteron much outside of Sojourn? Like, in terms of pure hit scan? I feel like he played Ashe in, like, once when Sojourn was banned.
He's not that great. He's good still, but not like his Sojourn, you know? His Sojourn
Sojourn's,
can
like,
really
carry a
compete with like
series.
one of the best in the world, you know? But
yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember him playing Ashe and it didn't go great, but also it was like one round, you know, of like, oh, okay. it
No, I
doesn't
mean
really
a lot of
mean
team
anything.
strategy when it's a hit scan map, they like to ban Sojourn versus Lepta. So for sure Sojourn is his like big strength in the hit scan. I don't think he's bad on the other ones. To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen him on Widow. I think his Ashe is okay. Never seen him on like anything except Sojourn Ashe from the hit scan though. Never seen him on Cass, never seen him on Widow. So he really wants to play the Sojourn in the hit scan category. A lot of teams ban the Sojourn versus Qadsiah. But I mean he's still fine playing the flex heroes. Sometimes
Well,
if
look,
Sojourn is banned,
Parrot Tracer
you
type
don't.
stuff, right? They've been
Para Tracer, even May, you know, very strong.
ما راح اجي اقول مثلا والله مستوى هذا الفريق من كذا.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised in stage 1 that we didn't see them, like, people try and bully Lubter off it a little bit more. I mean, it's not like you put him on a worse hero, but especially once you get a little bit later in the series, you know, and there's, like, not as many obvious bans or clear setups, it's probably like a decent ban at certain points in the series.
Yes, for
against
sure.
Qadsiah once he gets like map 4 or 5 or something.
Yeah, I agree. But I also think Qadsiah, they're very good at shutting down like a slow playstyle, you know. So it's if it's like if you ban Sojourn versus them, they're just gonna like play the Pharah Tracer or the Tracer Genji versus you and dive your hit scan. If you're trying to ban Sojourn and then play a Qadsiah or Ashe instead, they're just gonna pull you into the 2 flex mirror, and they still feel very confident on that, in my opinion.
ياخذون فيه الافضليه.
Yeah, I think as well, because for a lot of teams as well, most teams have a hit scan player, so the Sojourn ban
Yes.
always feels a little bit like, haha, now you can't
ban-
play Sojourn. Oh,
Yes,
now
that's
we
true.
can't play Sojourn. Fuck.
Yeah,
So
it's like
a lot of
you
teams
ban
are put off
Sojourn,
it, right?
you're forced to play the Qadsiah or the Ashe. The Ashe not that strong though. Maybe we're gonna see more value of the Sojourn ban versus Qadsiah when Freya comes in. It could
yeah, true.
be maybe good, unless of course Lepta also picks up the Freya. But it could be more value, I think. You see this huge phone, by the way? It doesn't look like a tablet, but
He has the
it kinda
world's
looks
biggest
like a phone.
phone.
Bro, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Who's he calling, dude? Who's he calling on the phone?
Well, it's actually really smart how Qadsiah have done it, right? Because let's say he banned Sojin.
They both have scratches, you see?
Yeah.
Landon and Lab, they both got beaten.
Someone, Junkbite has been handed out for corporal punishment here.
Lose a map, you get beaten.
I'm being told it's a normal size phone, he's just really small.
That would be funny, dude. Just tiny. Havana.
Ooh.
Havana pick. Interesting.
Hazard and Tracer banned here as well.
Hazard Tracer, so interesting. Ban first ban from Vision, so banning Hazard. Banning Tracer, so ban Tracer for Qadsiah, calling out Taejong, wanting to get him into the Genji mirror.
Sorry chat, I forgot Preds. Do a quick Preds.
At this emote, yeah, we have Preds in my stream. I'm a professional streamer right there.
God, this guy's popping
But
off.
nobody's voting, dude. There's just one vote for Qadsiah. Guys, use the Preds, dude. Use the Preds.
Don't use his Preds, use my Preds.
Oh, I lost my chain, bro. Where's my chain?
So, looks like maybe no huge surprises here from Vision, Ramatra, Juno, Brig as they walk up for the spawn camp.
They're gonna spawn right here, really look like the spawn camp. How is Qadsiah gonna break this? Diva.
Checkmate
Diva
Widow.
wants to Juno break?
No, I didn't even take the shot. Yeah, but he's
What
come
time
out
are you
on
on?
Diva.
53, 2,
Yeah, it
1.
just works.
Nice,
Oh,
bro.
all over this Brig and looked at nails the
big
shot as well.
trades.
And yeah, this is the spawn camp broken, even
Solaf's
with
gonna
these two
get
slow
kills,
dive
yeah, but it
kills.
does nothing. Solaf could
Yeah.
kill 5 here and wouldn't do much.
He would need to kill 5 2 times in a row to give him a chance to
Yeah.
get back.
Yeah, I mean, he can do it, to be honest.
Alright, nice clean break. And Checkmate's actually going to swap over onto the Sim off the back of that as well. And over onto the
Checkmate on the
Mauga.
Sim, armed on the Mauga. I don't hate the swaps. I mean, I don't really know what the Sim does here, but
I think it was for
they
the
like
Diva.
to play it on the yeah, but they like to play it on this map a bunch. But they played mainly against the Diva or the Sigma version of Com, so I don't know if it's gonna find big value versus the Mauga. Lap under a lot of pressure, able to survive with 6 HP. I'm shifting in.
Oh, he's going to get beamed here. You see the Matrix go out, limit some of the healing down. Slow dive, good for a trade, but still player disadvantage, and maybe most importantly, tank disadvantage. Taejong is low
Should be on
though.
the,
Yeah.
He's on the wave though. Hardcore lapped on the wave, so actually getting him back fast in the fight.
Checkmate trying to take this duel with slow dive.
I mean, this is gonna be such a hard recontest, not even close to supporters for Vision Esports. Then is gonna use the Kitsune to secure the fight right here.
Ooh, nearly an open pick for slow dive.
Cliff
but not
comes out,
quite.
yeah, I mean, what can
There's
you
the
do, bro?
Kitsune rush.
There's a
full
Kitsune,
Matrix.
you just get
Yeah.
full Matrix, nothing to do, it's just gonna be a cleanup for Qadsiah.
Yeah, it still makes sense to go for Vision, because even though they got no way to win the fight, at least they get the Kitsune rush out there and they can
Yeah,
equalize
it's
it a
not
little
bad,
bit.
for sure.
And Diva swap as well from Amd. You were saying you wanted to see a bit more of this.
Yes. Diva swap here, so now we have the Diva break versus the Diva Lucio carry. In theory should have been a combat advantage for Vision Esports, but the Sim is kinda making it tricky from Checkmate, actually getting a lot of value. He's gonna have Symbol here as well. So Taejong needs to find a lot of value with his blade. Instantly gonna pop it after the dash. Crazy blade, gonna keep committing.
Gets the
Oh,
kill.
traded out though. Looked like a crazy blind blade. Got a kill to stay alive, so I don't think that was really on him. I'm gonna commit for another kill right here.
Dogfight now. Checkmate gonna use the turrets. Use the turrets for TP. He's actually will get traded
Gets
out.
another
but-
kill, very nice.
Yeah, this is gonna slow him down here. Both teams are gonna respawn, but Visions will be there slightly quicker. Taejong venture
Taejong
now.
swapping over to the Venture. Venture, really nice pick versus the Sim.
Oh, thank you J9 as well for the 14 months. Welcome back.
Thank you, J9. Thank you so much, bro.
Top left for Lubta.
oh,
Has a rail.
well,
Oh!
Big
What a
whip,
whip.
big whip from Spinal.
Symbol versus his
Oh,
overclock.
Lepta still gets the kill though, still gets the kill. Overclock shut down from slow dive.
Oh, they're trying to
They keep
live.
pushing here onto Spine. I mean, Simple
They've
has
got
to
Ray
be
as
here
well.
to keep committing, yeah. Bomb gonna come out.
They can't kill the baby
Gonna find
actually.
no kill. Yeah, can't kill the baby. Bomb blocking a lot. Simple coming with the Ray. Oh, Simple 1 HP. Okay,
Oh.
staying alive.
Everyone's stabilized now. Lander's about to have another Kitsune rush in all of this. They're just going to wait for that before they go out Qadsiah, but then they can just start putting pressure onto this D.Va. You see them
rush
drop
from
onto
Qadsiah.
it.
Oh, under so much pressure.
Full sim beam.
Yeah. Oh, Ziad.
1
Ziad
HP,
just
still
cleaning
has
up the
bomb.
backline. I mean, this should hopefully not decide to invest the remake right here. That
Yeah.
Kitsune is just cleaning up.
Yeah, well managed by Qadsiah in terms of they trade all the ults, they force double supporter out of vision, they take a step back, they realise they've got they're going to have the next ult in the fight essentially, so they slow it down, wait for that moment. Really well
Simple
played.
swapping to a signature hero on the Zenyatta.
Brig.
I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good versus the Qadsiah comp here. Checkmate's gonna have a Symbol, and after that he's just gonna swap to the Genji. It's gonna be so hard for Simple. Symbol is gonna be charged up. They can take it slow. Very early Tectonic Shock. Shouldn't confirm any kills here. Like, there's nothing started here. Looks like desperation from Vision Esports is trying to regain momentum anyhow. Left, they're gonna get a kill on this. Yeah, this doesn't look pretty anymore
Well,
from
broke for
Vision
TP
Esports.
actually. Yeah, Lupta stuck in here. Lupta took the TP a little bit late there in the end, just as it was about to get taken down.
See,
I'm
showing he can really mirror the D.Va of Ziad, getting ton of value.
Yeah, Spider will die a little bit
Still
late
alive.
here as well.
Yeah.
These
Doesn't
trades
even
mean
have
they
to
can get
use
out
the
of spawn at least.
Yeah. Oh, doesn't even have to use the remake bomb.
Yeah, well managed.
But Qadsiah with 5 ults. Vision Esports close to 3 though, double supporter charging up, Rally's gonna help them stay alive. TP overclock right here.
Oh,
slide
Lupta's going in. Shields up. Kitsune Rush just trying to save Lupta. It's not enough though. So now this Kitsune Rush is gonna get no value. Oh, the Rally ends up countering out both of those ults in the end. Haku wants to win right now.
Really wants to commit right here. They have to transcend and the D.Va bomb if they want to commit. I really hate the speed from Haku, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they tried to force the turn, but Vision weren't really that far committed through the choke. Yeah. There was no one to catch. Now Ziad gets bombed. Everyone's ready for it though. Vision Esports all survive, not falling for Natrick, and Slowdive's going to pop the overclock back. Symbol in response to that. Symbol has the Transcendence.
To save him. Yeah. Maybe not needed always with stacking Transcendence and Bomb. Not pretty ult execution from Vision, but Alcad also running out of ults. So now we're going back to a neutral 5v5 with a big defensive advantage for Vision Esports.
Tectonic Shock will be the next ult up. Taejong still needs about 18% for the rest of that ult, but it's going to slow down to a crawl. Ziad trying to make a...
They are trying to force and dive somehow. It's so hard though on this Havana third point. Taejong shifting back, gonna have the Tectonic Shock landed almost on the Kitsune Rush though. It's gonna be a Kitsune Rush, I think, into a Tectonic Shock to try to counter that out and go back into the neutral. Let's see if Qadsiah can do anything in that exchange. TP comes out, looks like a flip TP. Yeah, flip TP. Slowdive gets a shot on the left of the Tectonic Shock right here for Taejong.
Yeah, he's on the back line, he's gonna go all the way out here and Vision Esports.
Just staying alive,
Yeah, it looks a little bit scary for Vision Esports. They tucked inside in this room, but the Kitsune Rush was right behind them. But honestly, like, Slowdive hitting that shot as the TP comes
through. Very good kill from Slowdive, but also hard for Qadsiah to stay alive. They're 5-man TP, 5-man, but they just have to do something. This Havana third point is just so hard to break. Haku farmed up another beat though, but that was supported for Vision Esports.
Yeah, I mean, they can beat push in, but they use one ult in response to it. They use for Transcendence, then they can reach
simple code of God, simple code of God. Oh, good.
Doesn't want to use for Transcendence.
Ready to confirm the kill.
I'm not sure about that. They lose it on the way out. Spider's been booped out a little bit more now, so it's turning into a messier fight. And Vision Esports really
using
want
the rally there not to
kills.
peel, like the peel was already secured before the rally, but using the rally to confirm the kill, I don't hate it. One rally, one win, not too bad. Maybe no need, but it's okay really. Checkmate swap to the Widow, checkmate swap to the Pharah, Taejong swap to the Sombra. So many swaps coming out. I think Vision Esports shouldn't play too greedy right here, but they will decide for an overclock early. Oh, Slowdive can't get too much value of it. Can Lepta get any value of his? Gonna both teams forcing the remake bomb, both D.Vas staying alive. Haku with the beast, Simple with the Transcendence. Beat comes out, Simple almost with the Transcendence. Oh, Slowdive under so much pressure. Slowdive
takes a rocket! Oh my god!
Gonna stay alive. Taejong,
what? Now the Transcendence comes through. Not in time to save the mech, though, so they lose their Diva. This Transcendence might be too late. Slowdive with a crucial kill.
Spinal under pressure. They have to play for the recontest. Got one
Slowdive
check
has slid in, though.
Oh, whoa. Slowdive so
yeah.
tanky.
Kitsune Rush, where is this Zen going?
Yeah.
Nice. It has to play for kills. Taejon can anchor this for a while, to be fair. There's going to be a ball coming back as well. But Vision Esports, they need kills to turn this fight.
This is a cleanup. I don't know what happened there. I feel like Vision had this 5-minute hold on third point, then just decided to push outside, made it messy, and then I don't know what happened. Taejong off the map, late Transcendence from Simple. Very ugly.
It's sometimes hard with ults like Transcendence, especially, is because you know how beat you can cast it everywhere, right? So if your tank's in trouble, you can beat them. With Transcendence, you have to be near the people you want to save. So AMD was still taking quite an aggressive fight in the bridge area, but Simple wants to play back of the map. You know, he wants to like let's force them to beat, waste a bit of time crossing the distance, then I'll pop Transcendence and we'll chase with Transcendence there. So it's just a little bit, I think AMD, or, I mean, you could argue both ways, right? But it felt like AMD too far forward to me, or like too big a gap between him and Simple one way or another.
It's just a miscommunication there,
it's
really. Just a miscommunication. I feel like sometimes this happens, you know, you have this guard hold, you're like, okay, we're gonna hold them, we're holding them forever for 5 minutes, it comes to last fight, you try to switch up the tempo and it just doesn't work out. Maybe we should have just stuck to their guns right here. Let's see here, Diva spawn camp for Qadsiah, back to the Diva sim. Checkmate putting out turrets in the room, so maybe they don't want to spawn camp.
Yeah, I'm not
Or
sure.
Checkmate just forgot that they want to spawn camp, maybe, I don't know. He's putting turrets right here, so I'm not sure what that should
Go out
indicate.
late? Like, they still spawn camp, but they bait that they're not.
Perhaps.
You know, they try and bait someone into those
yeah,
turrets,
let
and then
them
they still
out a
spawn
tiny
camp.
bit, let them out a tiny bit. Let's see what they do right here. Yeah, they're not stopping the point instantly. I don't, they're deciding to hold into the room. Xayah picked for to break the spawn camp. The Xayah Genji is so strong, I think. Xayah Genji break, really good comp for the was the Qadsiah comp. I really don't hate it.
You don't normally see a hold in this area either, but like with Checkmate with the turrets on that
I
right-hand
like
side.
it. There's so much cover right here and good position to stop the card right here for Ziad.
TP to harass will get cleared out. Checkmate back with the team. Zarya is slowly but surely bullying Ziad back though.
I feel like over time. Oh, needs to stay alive though. We just that's a
Split
crazy
from his
rotation.
team.
Yeah,
Checkmate
very
trying to
split.
TP out.
If he
Just
stays
TP
alive,
out.
yeah.
Haku dies
I'm
for it
staying
though.
alive, yeah. Xayah just burning down here. Got the bubbles for the team. Doesn't want to get traded here. 1 HP. Nah, he's gonna preserve his energy.
Yeah, really bold move by Am to try and cross through that room to the other side as well. But what he does, if he survives long enough, which he survived the entire time, he pulls all the attention away there, and that allows for Red. That's
so
why
much aggro
Slowdive gets all the kills. Ram swap now for Ziad.
Okay, so the Ram should have the clear advantage versus the Xayah break, but Simple is gonna like farm up to that beam, gonna allow to keep his full energy. He's already on full energy right here. One bubble available. Simple is gonna farm the beam, and then is gonna get a graph as well. Maybe too far committing. Really crazy rotation right here. Needs to stay alive and play in that beam of Simple. Needs to use another bubble to get out under so much pressure.
Dead.
Not good. I really feel like Vision had that if they just play a tiny bit slower. They're 80%, 90% to 5 of their ults. But pushing the advantage too, like trying really to finish the fight too fast, and now they have to retake with a Xayah with 0 energy was kind of a counter comp. Ult advantage coming through though, so maybe they can do it.
Yeah, lots of ults to throw in. The Grav's so powerful as well. Honestly, I could see if they need maybe a little bit of magic from Lubter or something with this one.
Big Grav.
Has for Grav. Oh, he's got the supports.
Huge
he's got
Grav.
everyone.
Suzu
beat!
He comes out just in time for Haku, but it should burn through. Ziad doesn't have the rumbled here. They're committing to Checkmate though behind. Checkmate wasting so much time.
Oh, he's on the rooftop as well. Yeah, they're trying to turn onto Ziad right now. He's got another form and a Suzu.
Ziad almost gonna have an ult.
Checkmate's still alive.
Overclock. Checkmate behind. He's just wasting time.
It's overclocked still at
it does isolate the left. Checkmate's still behind. They're still looking at Checkmate. Okay, finally they got him.
Alright, and Ziad doesn't have Annihilation, so they don't really have any more.
Almost with the Annihilation though. I think he's gonna try to clutch.
Yes. Landon's got 2. It sets him up.
Got 2. Ziad's gonna hold those hands up. It's gonna be so hard to kill him.
Yeah, and he's got the energy, but he's getting bullied back. What? So
Let
2
him use
kills
the
from
Kitsune
Landon
rush.
Kitsune.
Oh my god.
And this feels like this is full holdable all of a sudden, right?
Yeah, it's a disaster. It's a disaster for Vision Esports.
Insane from Landon.
Swapping to the Mauga pick here. Desperation. Diva, better decision. I like it. I like it. Swapping to the Diva. They're on the Pharaoh Soldier. Good decision to swap.
Isaken is
Finally
barrage
coming out
too.
with the Rally versus Barrage, but we have a Diva to Matrix the Barrage, so it should still be an ult advantage for Vision Esports, also with Tajon coming up to the Blade.
Chance now for checkmate, but as long as we keep eyes on him, it should be fine. Trying to swing around the corner now. Spinal walking a little bit
Light
closer.
from Lapta, under pressure though.
Yeah, no rail just yet for slow divers. They just try and force Ziad back a little
Rally
bit.
push comes out.
Pressure onto him.
Ziad.
You can see they're looking for that Farah as well, trying to keep eyes on checkmate. They don't want to be caught off guard by
Look for
this.
another fight.
They disengage it. Now checkmate's gonna go. Comes back out. Taejong nearly has blade. Checkmate can't find anything though with this, and it's gonna be a blade in the back, but another slide they're away. Turns their attention back in main, and they will finish it off. And checkmate just couldn't find a timing at all there.
Yeah, so hard for him, to be honest. The Juno break so far need to barrage the break really sort of at the back of the map, but I'm just got the matrix ready. Checkmate just gonna swap here, not gonna opt to try to use the barrage, it's just too hard. Gonna swap to the Symmetra to try to counter the Diva out.
Yeah, walking back in now. Should be a pretty favourable matchup, I think,
here.
for Qadsiah's comp. Like, hard for Am to play into this. A TP flip from Qadsiah. They're going to stop for Cart from the high ground fair.
So much cleave damage right here.
Oh, the slow.
Beam comes out to
Ray.
save. Yeah, the slow but the beam. Ray. Oh! Simple under so much
drive by
pressure.
from
Haku
Simple.
down with beat though. And she
Yeah.
pick onto Haku. Yeah, it's just gonna be a cleanup for Vision Esports. No ults invested though. Stopping the card early, playing for another recontest. No ults invested. I think 5 for Taejong. Very nice.
Yeah, they all ended up in the same spot, so just so many of these abilities. Taejong's dash, the disruptor shot.
Everything is just
insane
cleaving,
cleave.
disruptor shot,
Exactly.
Diva booster, everyone just shooting in the general area, the torpedoes from Simple. But now big ult advantage for Qadsiah, almost 5 ults, double supported at that. But Taejong with a really big way on lap before the Haku speed comes out. Double supported invested, checkmate 1
Uncontested.
HP as well. This is crazy, double supported out, slow dive on the angle, just getting all these kills.
Yeah, real tough
Now
situation now
Ziad
for
is gonna try to
Qadsiah.
stall, gonna hold the hands, ult holding the hands, looking for a kill right here.
He's backline though.
Spinal running though, Spinal is running. Ziad gets a kill though, left the back with the overlook. Armed another kill onto Haku.
Oh, now it's
Slow
a take
dive
the tool
in.
with slow dive in top of him.
Slow dive
Double
is
slide
gonna
out. Ziad's got a kill on point as well while this has been happening, so Lubda will get all the cleanup in the end. Cost him 2 on the retake, but 35 seconds
I think
left. Just the
still
blade
very
from
good for
Taejong.
Qadsiah.
Rally? Yeah,
Oh, they
great
got
blade.
the Rally Blade. Rally Blade, one of the better counters with the Symbol. Because Checkmate gonna farm with the Symbol, but the Rally Blade is just gonna cleave through that. Simple also close to the beam. I think very
They're gonna
winnable.
go early.
Yeah, they're just gonna go early. Try to focus
brick.
Spinal.
They give a
Spinal
kill.
goes down. Left the double slide out.
Oh, Ziad's traded 2 in all of
Ziad.
this. The advantage comes to naught. 10 seconds left on the clock. They have
Smart
to
push
find a...
onto the Rally. Smart push onto the Rally.
It's elimination for Vision if they can't find a way to make this work. And
Yeah,
it's so hard
yeah,
now.
it's over. It's over. It's over.
One more touch, maybe? No, not even another touch for Ams. Wouldn't have made a difference either way, but now Qadsiah close it out 3-1.
Good decision right there to push Spinal on the Rally. Get the kill, shut down the Rally. Left the double slide out. Where's the blade?
The double slide is so broken in so many of these situations when we're trying to disengage and stuff like this. All of a sudden, converting that kill with the blade, just impossible.
So much harder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, thank you Valroar as well for the tier 1.
Yeah. Thank you, Valra.
Oh, let me... Alright, let me set everything up for the finals then. We're gonna get the rematch we thought we would, but maybe a little bit more than I expected, at least honestly, from Vision.
I'm telling you, Vision is good. Vision is fucking good.
فعلا قاعدين نشوف ان تيم القادسية صراحة في مستوى جدا.
I'm already studying press because it's 30-minute press.
فريق له احترامه وقدم اداء
Alright, I'm gonna go grab a drink and stuff then. Maybe some more quiche. Some pre-final quiche.
You deserve it, bro. You
I deserve some
it. Treat
pre-final.
yourself.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate
Treat
that.
yourself, bro.
Have
Treat
some
yourself.
pre-final quiche. Alright, I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
في النهاية هذه اللعبة، هذه لعبة أفرات، يوم لك يوم عليك، اختلاف الشخصيات، اختلاف المتى، وهذا مستوى التنافس اللي قاعدين نشوفه. مين
change my title real
صعب
quick.
تخمن من يفوز، حتى في المابات مابات كانت شوي صعبة تخمن مين راح يفوز، كانت كلوز صراحة. يعني عندك مثلا ماب اسبرانسا، نتكلم عن أكثر من ماب حتى اللي هو ماب سفاسة كيف انه راح في آخر بوينت، وكان في تفاصيل بسيطة، يعني حتى لو ترجع تشوف الجيم تفاصيل بسيطة جدا وصغيرة. ف جيجيز صراحة.
Let's check out the women's league. See if they're playing. Ah, they're also not playing.
كله مباراة واحدة، مو بأي مباراة، نتكلم عن الجراند فاينل. أكيد الجراند فاينل صالح.
Wait, in the women's league, it's also gonna be Qadsiah versus Twisted.
والقادسية. شوف صراحة دائما احنا نقول إن
Let's see if we can find something on YouTube to watch.
راح أقول في هذه المباراة لندن، لأنه كان فارق في لحظات.
I'm watching Shark Tank.
أنا أشوف إنه لندن فعلا كانوا العلامة الفارقة. لندن كان فارق معنا بشكل كبير. أنا أعطي الام في بي لزياد، أبدع وأمتع صراحة بالتانك، قدم أداء ممتاز. وراح نسمع مع أخوي نورمان في الستيج مقابلة مع زياد ناقش فيها كل التفاصيل وتطلعاتهم للجراند فاينلز. فلك المايك نورمان.
يعطيكم الف عافيه بلاك سورد وبريم. بالفعل في هذه المرحله القادسيه تفوقوا في مباراتهم، خاصه في هذه المرحله الان توجههم للجراند فاينل. وزي ما سبق ذكرته عندي مقابله مع اللاعب زياد التانك اللي فرق في هذه النقطه. زياد اول شيء بقول لك يا صراحه الف مبروك. حاليا رجعتوا ثاني مره لنفس سيناريو امس، مواجهه امس، لكن هذه المره بتطول ضد توستد مايندز. اول سؤال بسالك اياه صراحه
She said face it.
اللي شفناه واللي تقريبا زي ما اقول ان هذا كان ماب القادسيه المفضل.
She said face it, Kingdom.
فيكم ان في هذا الماب تسيطرون تهيمنون فيه، لكن
Let's face it. Face it, pugs. Face it, club games.
اشياء كانت غريبه تصير. ايش اللي حصل وايش اللي قدرتوا تعدلونه باخر الثواني؟
هو صدق ان اول شيء ما لعبنا ورم اب، ما كان في وقت، تاخرنا.
Stinky.
صدق ان ما كنا يعني عارفين وش نلعب بالضبط. كان في اكثر من كومب، بس حاولنا نلعب بالكومب اللي نبغاه ولعبنا. شو اسمه، هو كانت اخطاء بسيطه عدلناها بالنهايه وقدرنا نفوز ان شاء الله.
وبالفعل انا ما تسمح المرحله لو اتكلم عن اخطاء وعدلتوها، انتم ما شاء الله اخذتوا وقتكم وقدرتوا تعدونها باسرع وقت. تتكلم عن 3-1، تتكلم عن نتيجه ما هي بسهله قدام، خاصه قدام فيجن في هذه المرحله.
I'm gonna pee, guys. I'm gonna pee.
لكن انتم اقصيتوا فيجن والان باقي لكم خطوه اخيره. وامس لو نرجع، انا ادري شويه الذكرى بتكون موجعه بالنسبه لكم، لكن امس شفنا زي ما تقول اخطاء، شفنا اشياء بسيطه منكم انتم كقادسيه، سواء في اخر ما في كروسيو ولا سواء في مابات قبلها ضد توستد مايندز. انتم كقادسيه وانا كنورمال بسالك وش من متوقعين احنا من القادسيه؟ هل بنشوف جراند فاينل يوصل جيم سابع، جيم اخير؟
لا باذن الله ان شاء الله 4-0 باذن الله.
اوه ترى هذا تصريح، ترى انت بتعاقب عليه، ترى بتجي وتاخذ. يعطيك الف عافيه زياد، شكرا لك صراحه. يدي ماده لك ثاني مره. يعطيك الف عافيه زياد، شكرا لك صراحه. الف مبروك القادسيه على تاهلهم حاليا للجراند فاينل. في هذه النقطه نتكلم اعزائي الكرام عن جراند فاينل فيرست فور، راح يفصلنا مين راح يكون البطل ومين راح يكون المركز الثاني. لكن خلونا نتوجه للسر التحليلي عشان نعرف وش صار في مجريات السلسله بشكل اكثر.
ألف مبروك لفريق القادسية، أداء جبار ما هو غريب عليهم الأمانة. رجعوا مرة ثانية معنا إلى الجراند فاينل، راح يواجهون خصمهم اللدود فريق توستد مايندز. كيف راح تكون سيناريو المباراة هذه؟ راح تكون جدا صعبة، لكن المباراة اللي عدت علينا قبل شوي الأمانة كان تحدي جدا كبير على فريق فيجن وما قصروا صراحة. خلونا نشوف تفاصيلها أكثر مع الرهيبين مرة ثانية في السلسلة التحليلي هادي وكيوس. مباراة يعني بداية كانت كويسة لصالح فريق فيجن، بس هجت بهم شوي. في تغييرات كانت حلوه برضه في نص المباراه، بس كيف شفتها هذه؟
الصراحه تيم قادسيه قدر انه يسيطر بشكل جدا كامل. تيم فيجن كان عنده صراحه امل في الماب الثاني، او بالاصح ماب سرفاسه. انا اشوف لو انهم فازوا ذاك الماب كانت لهم فرصه.
Okay, what's up guys?
ولكن الصراحه من ذاك الماب من يوم ما خسروه عرفت انه تقدر تقول انه
They invested a host with foreskin.
هو صدق
I
يعني
love foreskin.
اخذ الماب، فكان خلينا نقول معنويات شوي مرتفعه، لكن هجتهم. وحتى برضو بعد ماب هافانا خلينا نقول كان في فرصه كويسه، الديفند كان جدا ممتاز
فعلا.
بعدين لعل خلينا نقول خلاص ما اقدر حتى ياخذوا البوينت الثاني.
ماب هافانا صراحه ماب.
Okay guys, I'm gonna do a snap, okay? Everyone smile. Please smile.
لاعب سمبل مميز جدا بزنياته، كان جيم حلو اوفرول يعني اتوقع من
Hope you smiled guys because I took a picture.
حلو شفناه. كل الاجيم كانت كلوز، الجيم الاول كلوز، الجيم الثاني كلوز، فكان سيريس متقارب وصراحه صدموني فيجن يعني مستواهم كان جدا جدا كويس.
للامانه يعني صدق حاولوا يلعبون على
Where's Commander Sax? Where's Commander Sax? Wait, how much in the first year?
الطرفين حتى انه يضعف خصمه، لكن خلينا نقول كان كروت فيجن احترقت يعني لعبوا بكل الخيارات
What?
الموجوده عندهم، مع ذلك
First year over
على
melee?
الفوز لان ما يوصلون له. فهنا وين العامل اللي خلى القادسيه والله دائما متفوق حتى مع التغييرات اللي يسويها فريق فيجن؟
الصراحه اشوف العوامل الفرديه، يعني على سبيل المثال
Whoa!
قدر في ماب سرفاسه قدر هو اللي ينهي الماب، مع انه فيجن كان جدا قريب. يعني الصراحه انت لما تشوف الجيم تقول انه
I
خلاص
mean,
يعني رايح
I mean, she's
100%.
saying she needs a shark because she's only selling online right now, making 5 million online, so she wants to go into retail. I think it's respectable. Also, of course, going for Shark Tank for extra promo. 85 profit margin, that's insane.
صحيح، هذه بعض اللقطات اللي كانت معنا في المباراه في الماب الاول اللي عندنا.
You're a genius? Why am I a genius? Bro, I'm just repeating what they're saying, dude.
دائما نقول مبات الكنترول تكون متقاربه من بين كل الفريقين بحكم خلينا نقول بعد الاسبوع ما حد يقدر ياخذ افضليه على الثاني. الفايتات دائما تكون
I feel like you're being ironic, Rory. Fuck you, okay? Fuck you.
اختيارات
Fuck you, Rory.
But maybe, okay, it's all good, Rory. It's all good. What's up, Xavier? You watching Shark Tank with me?
No, I'm eating some quiche. I'm
We're watching Rinzaru right now. Rinzaru, rinse and roll. 20% fuck off, Damon. This guy always makes stupid offers, bro. Nobody takes his dog shit offers. I hate this guy so much.
I can't watch it really. I'll just lip read. Otherwise I get echo.
Huh? What are you saying?
I can't watch it at the same time or I get echo. Like our voices come through as well.
Yeah, it's fine. We can watch another episode after if you want, and we can feed the one.